district game of the year for the Scotties in game number 9. Glasgow taking on the Edmonson County Wildcats this evening. The Scotties stayed put at number 6 in the most recent Class 3A media poll that came out earlier this week. Glasgow remains undefeated on the year. They are 8-0 and 4-0 in district play. Scotties coming off a district victory last week over LaRue County by a final score of 42-6 here at home. Edmonson County comes in at 2-6 overall. They are 1-3 in the district, and they lost in their last game to Adair County by a final of 31-26. That was in Brownsville. Last time these two teams met was back on September 29th of 2006. The Scotties won that matchup 27-25, so 19 years since these two teams played last. We'll come back in a moment here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. We'll sit down with head coach Jackson Arnett to talk about this one. You're listening to Glasgow football here on WCODU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at donfranklinauto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Score big this season with Glasgow EPB Fiber Internet. Looking to upgrade your connection? Then add whole home Wi-Fi for only $5 a month, with 24/7 Glasgow EPB service support included absolutely free. Don't fumble your home's internet connection. Make the big play and switch to the winning team at the Glasgow EPB. Sign up for service today at glasgowepb.com/fiber.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Welcome back here to Hank Royce Stadium here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. I am Joe Myers, and we're now joined by Glasgow head coach Jackson Arnett. His ball club now 8-0 on the year, 4-0 in the district, and heading into the final regular season district game tonight. Jackson, first of all, let's talk about that celebration you had last week. You celebrated your 700th program win last week. It occurred a few weeks ago at Butler County, but you were back home last week, had a chance to celebrate. Invited all former Scotty players, coaches, managers, whoever had been associated with the program to come out and celebrate. Several people showed up. It was good to see some old faces there.
It was. That was a fun thing, and we played well. And I didn't know how we would respond after a week, of not playing. So I was proud that the guys played good and we got the win, most importantly. But it was it was awesome to see those guys, and some of them I had played against and knew, and it was just neat to see those old guys and young guys, and just so many generations of Scotties, and just kind of a testament to the tradition of this program and how long it's been around and how successful it's been.
You guys, of course, with that win, wrapped up the district title and the number 1 seed for the postseason in Class 3A District 2 with a victory last week. And I know, as you said in the postgame, I know you guys have higher aspirations than the district championship, but still, first district championship the Scotties have won since 2021, so it's nice to have that trophy back where it belongs.
Yeah, we always want to, we say take what's ours, so that's part of it, and that's a multi-meaning phrase that we say, so that was just part of it, and it is good. I know the community is excited, and I know the school's excited, but we're just laser focused on trying to go the whole way and win each and every week. So we probably won't think about it right now. We may think about it at the end of the season, but that's just part of the journey along the way, hopefully.
Last week against LaRue County, Jackson, I thought your team played as good of a half of football in that first half as they played all season long. The offense scored on all 6 possessions. The defense held LaRue County to net 0 total yards in the first half of play. Did you feel in practice last week, did you feel like you guys might come out as sharp as what you did?
Probably not. I mean, it was it took a day or two to get back into routine. I felt like we had some – we tried to recreate some adversity in practice, so we had a couple hard days, and the guys responded. Now, they did respond, and they did what we hoped they would do, but, we played pretty clean, but we found plenty to harp on and to figure out how to get better. We didn't play perfect, so that's our standard. We always want to play perfect. We know we're not going to, but that we want to hold ourselves to that all the time and always be critical of ourselves, and they respond to that well. They've come in this week and worked hard, lifted hard. So hopefully we can just keep repeating it every week because tougher times are ahead. So
you guys in the last 5 games, Jackson, have now played without a turnover. No turnovers in the last 5, while your defense has forced 11 turnovers. Obviously, that's a turnover margin that'll win you a lot of ball games. Got to be pleased with where that stands, I'm sure.
Yeah, you don't want to turn the ball over. And then, so – We try to put a premium on the ball, and we say hand the ball to the official. If you do that, then the rest takes care of itself. And defense, we always want the ball, so we're always trying to go to it. And if you're around the ball, usually good things happen. If they mess up and put it on the ground or tip it in the air, if you're near the ball all the time, you may have a chance to get it. So 22 paws to the ball is our thing on defense, and then offensively we just hand it to the official.
22 paws to the ball. I like that.
We originally said 11, and then Coach Buford reminded me that there's a paw on each side, so we had to change it.
That's right. Jackson, the offense last week had 176 rushing yards, 176 passing yards, so obviously great balance, and I know you're not going to have that kind of perfect balance every week, but as you get deeper into the season and get into the postseason facing some of these better teams, how important is it to have that sort of balance?
Well, to win in November, you got to be able to run the ball when you need to. So, I think we've proven we can do either if we need to, but the key is always going to be to our offense is, can we establish a run game early? Our job is to figure out how to do that, whether it's, a lot of times these screens are extensions of the run game. They go in as passes, but they're extensions of the run game. We're putting pressure on their defensive backs and outside linebackers as opposed to their defensive tackles and inside linebackers. So it's all a matter of just getting a hat on a hat and making a block, and then at the end of the day, everything we do is to make one guy miss. So if we can establish the run game one way or another, that opens up everything else, and that should just be a compliment to what we do in the run game.
Thought your senior running back, Cam Bull, had a good game last week. He averaged over 15 yards per carry. What do you like about the way Cam's been running the ball as of late?
He's a tough runner. He's got great vision. He's, and I think he's faster than people give him credit for. He's a lot of guys you see can go and break off big runs, but he usually can run away from people. So And I don't know if they're, I don't know what people are looking at, but he's got some speed, and he's done a great job of just hanging onto the ball and handing it to the official and doing the little things right. He threw some great downfield blocks last week, so he is starting to turn that corner into becoming an all-around back. He's been better in pass pro. He's been better lead blocking for people, and obviously when he runs it, he's tough. So he's a good football player.
Edmonson County, of course, your opponent tonight. Again, this is the final district game. It's meaningless to us as far as the district race. Obviously, I know you want to win the ball game. You want to win them all. They're going to be fighting for their playoff lives, though. They need a win over us tonight, and then they need a dare loss to Butler County, if I figured everything right, to get into the playoffs. Have you talked to your team about not overlooking this Edmonson County Ball Club this week?
Yeah, we just want to play our game, and every opponent's important, no matter what, and like I said, that's another thing why we don't get so focused on district championship. It's just it's the most important game because we're in it and it's the next one. So that's our big thing is we want to continue to raise our standard. And if we think about who we play or the score, then you start losing focus of what's important. And what's important is just winning your next rep and being successful on that rep. So if we can just focus on that each and every play, it'll all take care of itself.
Edmonson County senior quarterback Tristan Muse looks to be pretty much the center of their offense when I watch him on film. Jackson's the second leading rusher on the team. Also throws it pretty well. What are the keys to defending him?
Well, you can't let him get out of the pocket and start running around because he can do some things. His dad, Tommy Muse, was my defensive coordinator at Barron, so I remember Tristan running around on the field there. So I've known them for a long time, but he's a good player. And he's a dynamic athlete, so we'll have to make sure we contain him or he can hurt us.
Defensively, do they do anything that outstanding?
They're going to put a lot of people in the box, I think, and try to force us to make good throws in the pass game. And in the run game, we're going to have to get a hat on a hat and make sure we get everybody blocked. But, that's what we always try to do anyway. So, but from what I see and what I know about Coach Muse is they'll put a lot of people in the box and try to force our hand one way or another.
Good luck tonight, Jackson.
Thank you. Go Dogs.
Scotty head coach Jackson Arnett. When we come back on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we'll get the starters for you for both ball clubs. Also, we'll have Larry Alexander and Bruce Tribune with us. We are back after this timeout. You're listening to Glasgow Football on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Whoa, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the real trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Welcome back here to Hank Roy Stadium. Joe Myers, Chase Landrum, not Larry Alexander, along with Bruce Tribune. Chase is filling in for Larry tonight. Larry's on a little vacation, a little trip out to Vegas, probably losing some money. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, glad to have Chase along with us here tonight. Let's give you the starting lineups for these ball clubs. First, for Edmonson County Wildcats, of course, these lineups are brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. For Edmonson County on offense at left tackle, it's Mickey Johnson, a 6'2 sophomore. The left guard is Chance Seabolt, a 6' senior. At center, Hunter Kinzer, a 5'11 senior. The right guard is Chase Butler, a 5'9 junior. And at right tackle is Caleb Wyndham, a 6'1 junior. The tight end, Jake Coates, a 5'11 senior. The wide receiver for the Wildcats is William Sailing, a 6' senior. The wing backs are Blaine DeWeese, a 5'11 senior, and Colton White, a 5'9 senior. At fullback is Jacoa Orvis, a 5'9 junior. And the quarterback is Tristan Muse, a 6' senior. Defensively for the Wildcats, the tackles are Mickey Johnson and Hunter Kinzer. The defensive ends are Jacoya Irvis, and Logan Barnett, a 6'3 sophomore. At linebacker, Tristan Muse, as well as Connor Self, a 5'11 junior, and Roger Harris, a 5'11 junior. The cornerbacks are William Sailing and Andre Hunter. Hunter's a 5'10 junior. Strong safety is Blaine DeWeese, and the free safety is Colton White. Head coach for Edmonson County is Justin Vessels. He's in his second season with a record of 8-11. Coach Vessels was an assistant coach here at Glasgow for a few years back. Now for the Glasgow starting lineup, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. On offense at left tackle, it's Jordan Huffman, a 6', 265 junior. The left guard is Kievan Massey, a 6'1", 240 senior. At center, Trent DeTalent. He is a 5'11", 260 sophomore. The right guard, Javion Twyman, a 5'10", 225 senior. At right tackle, Eli Tyree, a 6', 230 sophomore. Four wide receivers for the Scotties. They are Cabron Jones, a 5'6", 135 sophomore. Jalen Bradley, a 5'10", 145 junior. Jarek Martin, a 6'5", 185 senior. And Jeremiah Moore, a 5'9", 165 senior. Running back is Cam Bull, a 6', 165 senior. And at quarterback, Hudson Gum, a 6'1", 175 senior. Defensively for Glasgow, the nose guard is Manny Soto. He's a 6'2", 305 sophomore. Defensive tackle is Jordan Huffman. The defensive ends are Kievan Massey and Jathan Franklin. Jathan's a 5'9", 205 sophomore. The linebackers are Jeremiah Moore, Stephen Garrett. Garrett's a 5'8", 165 senior. Also Ashton Page, a 5'10", 155 senior. And the other linebacker, Grayson Bartley, a 6'2", 165 senior. The cornerbacks are Jalen Bradley and Jarek Martin. And the free safety for the Scotties is Landon Martin. He's a 5'8", 160 senior. Head coach for the Scotties is Jackson Arnett in his first season with a record of 8-0 here in the opening season of his career as Glasgow head coach. Scotty assistant coaches are Cameron Garman, Kevin Estes, Randall Parmley, Stephen Buford, Tyler Hughes, Jack Herron, Josh Harlan, Connor Cassidy, and Gavin Bird. And those are your starting lineups brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry. And as we continue here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show, we bring Chase Landrum and Bruce Tribune in here as the Scotties Chase coming off of a nice win over LaRue County. They secured the top seed in the district, so really this game is meaningless from that standpoint, but obviously you want to go undefeated in your district and keep that hope of an undefeated regular season alive.
Yeah, you're looking for ways to get better in this game as well, because you know postseason on the horizon the next 2 weeks, so you're trying to find maybe some new people to get the ball to tonight, to get them some reps, and just continue what you've been doing on the offensive side and defensive side of the ball. Defense has been the key for the Scotties, but the offense has shown its improvement the last month, so good things are ahead.
And Bruce, Edmonson County playing for their playoff lives tonight. They don't necessarily have to get a win tonight over Glasgow to have a chance, but if they don't win, then Butler County has to beat Adair County. That would make it a three-way tie. Or if Edmonson County was to be able to upset Glasgow tonight and then Butler County beats Adair County, that also makes it a three-way tie. So Edmonson County will be putting it all on the line tonight. The Scotties cannot overlook this ball club, even though they are a heavy favorite.
No, well, you can't overlook anybody, and you hope you don't have one of those, games where you do that and have a bad game. And I've had, several people that don't come to games or, that have moved away from here or things like that that's talked to me about them. And I honestly believe that the Scotty Ball Club's gotten better each week. I really think we're still improving, even though we've had our schedule. The district was down what it's been the last few years.
Very much so, yep.
But I still think that we've improved every week.
What I tell people is I know we've got a good football team. I'm just not exactly sure how good we are.
Right.
Because of the district schedule. As Bruce said, the district teams have been kind of down this year. But, Chase, that being said, Glasgow has outscored their opponents 120-3 in the first quarter and 211-9 in the first half. So putting teams away early has been something this team has done very well, and you hope they can do that again tonight. Get some kids out early, make sure everybody stays healthy as you go in towards the postseason. You got that final regular season game next week against Franklin Simpson.
Talking about getting off to a hot start at the beginning of each game, you're wanting to get some of these young guys some reps as well. You want to keep everybody healthy because you know that next week's game against Franklin is going to be a very physical battle, as it always is, and just want to get through tonight.
Of course, the Scotties totally dominated LaRue County last week. LaRue County came in here if they could have gotten a win, certainly would have been in the driver's seat to win the district. But Scotties left no doubt about who the best team was in Class 3A last week as they hammered them 42-6, being the final score there. The offense scored on all 6 of their first half possessions and had perfect balance, 176 yards rushing, 176 passing, no turnovers. Bruce, I thought it was as good of a performance in that first half as they've had all season.
Well, I agree. Of course, we didn't see them in the second half, and it's been that way a lot. So that's helped with not getting injuries by not having to. But one of the things we talk about in that kind of deal, we think the district's down, but they've sort of played evenly. Maybe we are as good as we think we are.
Well, that's certainly one way to look at it. Let's take our time out here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. We'll come back and continue here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. This is Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490.
LaDeja Driver, a senior at Glasgow High School, is the WCLU Student of the Week, presented by Pedigo Lessenberry.
Discover peace of mind with Pedigo Lesenberry, the trusted name in insurance for over 100 years in South Central Kentucky. Our comprehensive coverage options ensure that you're protected every step of the way. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or business insurance, our experienced team is here to help you make informed decisions that fit your needs. Visit us online at plinsurance.com to learn more and find the right coverage for you. Trust longevity. Trust Pedigo Lesenberry.
Driver was the goalie for the Lady Scotty soccer team and began playing her sophomore year.
My coach, he's put a lot of work into me, and I realized this is the sport that I really want to do. The team, the girls, it all fell into place. My very first practice, I walked in thinking I'm be defense, something, and then very first practice, he told me to catch a ball, and I caught it, and he's like, you know what, you're the goalkeeper. And I was like, okay.
The Lady Scotties won the district title, and Driver held up the championship trophy.
It felt very surreal because from the past 2 years, we've had a really rough season, and this year it's just nice to show everybody who we are and what we came to do, and with the best team going out with them.
Driver was later named to the 4th Region team.
I didn't really know what it meant, but my coach was talking to me and he was like, this is a really big accomplishment. And I know even from just making it past district and going into region, that was a big accomplishment, and being able to make region team, that was huge, and my family was really proud, so it was nice.
Earlier this year, Driver was named Homecoming Queen.
Honestly, I didn't believe it. I thought I made it up. I was walking with John Ryan and I was like, did I hear my name? It took me a second to realize. Yeah, I won, and it was just very surreal. It was nice.
Driver said she really enjoys being a part of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and they recently collaborated with Barron County students for a Fields of Faith event.
FCA plays a huge role in my life, and I'm like one of the leaders for that, so I like to be able to speak to the other kids at the school and feed into them as much as Ms. Harden has fed into me, so I just really like FCA. It's very cordial. It's nice to just set aside sports for once and not have the mindset of, oh, it's me versus you, and nice to just come together and be one.
Driver said she plans to pursue playing collegiate soccer and wants to study criminal justice.
I've been talking to some soccer coaches. I've been going to visit, and I've gotten a couple offers, so I'm hoping to get a couple more and explore my options with soccer.
We'd like to thank Pedigo Lessenberry for presenting our Student of the Week.
Back here at Hank Roy Stadium, Joe Myers, Chase Landrum, and Bruce Tribune along with you as we continue here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Kickoff show. This is the point where we would normally go down to Chase on the field as he would have the coin toss for us, but Chase is up here in the press box with us tonight filling in for Larry. So we're watching the coin toss right now for you. It looks like Glasgow won the toss, and obviously if they win the toss, you can bank on it. They are going to receive the football. And Chase, we were talking a little bit before that break. Hudson Gum has been playing great football during the district portion of the schedule specifically. Last week against LaRue County, he was 9 of 11, 175 yards and 2 touchdowns. The last 5 games, Hudson is now 37 out of 51 for 73% completion, 822 yards, 12 touchdowns, no interceptions. And if he continues to play this well, you have to feel the Scotties have a very good chance of making it deep into the playoffs.
Well, his threat of being a runner as well, Joe. I mean, he's a threat throwing the football, but when he runs the ball, the defense has to watch as well. And then when they think, oh, he's going to run the ball, no, he's just going to throw it over top if you can get it to Jarek Martin or Jalen Bradley or whoever it is. So
nice to have those weapons, isn't it?
It's nice to have those speed and weapons out on the edge, I will say.
Chase, can you give me some keys to a Glasgow victory here tonight?
Well, we've limited the turnovers all year long, so why not do it again tonight? Play disciplined football, don't get too many flags, and I think it'll be the keys to a Scotties victory.
As far as the series record is concerned, Glasgow has never lost to Edmonson County, at least from what I could find. Larry, of course, normally keeps up with all that, but I've done my best to go back and make sure we had this correct. But as what I could find, Glasgow leads the series against Edmonson County 11-0. So Glasgow certainly hoping to keep that alive tonight. And time now for your Colton Steakhouse and Grill game day weather report. It's football weather. Currently 48 degrees with clear skies. By the time this game is over with, around 9 o'clock or so, we expect the temperature to drop into the mid-40s, around 44, 43 degrees, something like that. So it is going to be a chilly night, but that's what it's supposed to be when you get into late October and early November. That lets you know that postseason is on the way. That is your Colton Steakhouse and Grill game day weather report. And we are set to get this one underway as Glasgow will send the kick receiving team out onto the field. Glasgow in their Columbia blue jerseys, but royal blue pants. We've got white numerals and letters with a royal blue helmet, and the white Scotty Paul on the side. Edmonson County in white jerseys with navy pants, navy blue numerals and letters with a navy blue helmet with their numbers, each individual number on the side of the helmet. Teeing it up for Edmonson County to get us underway here is Colton White, Cabron Jones, Jalen Bradley, Jarek Martin, the deep men for the Scotties, waiting on this kick. Final district game of the season underway. White will kick a squib kick. It'll be fielded at the 32-yard line by one of the up men. That is across the 35 and will not get to the 40 before he is dragged down. See if we can pick up that number here. And on the return that time was Travis Collar.
Gabe Dearmond on the tackle, his first of the evening.
A return of roughly 5 yards or so there for Travis. Here comes Hudson Gum and the Scotty offense onto the field. Glasgow moving left to right from where we sit up here in the press box. And an interesting formation here is all of the receivers are lined up in the backfield here, and now they're going to all split out. That sends Martin and Jones wide to the right side. Here is a give to Jalen Bradley, who stayed in the backfield. He bounces to the outside. He's across the 40, 45, 50, 45, and he'll go down actually just before he gets to the 45-yard line. I'm going to mark him back at the 47. I don't know about that. Thought he got the 46, but let's see where they put it down for sure. It will be the 47. Either way, it's a Glasgow first down.
Roger Harris with the tackle there. J-Boy's just so shifty. He can make so many quick moves, and he's already by you.
He has really come into his own this year as a running back. 15-yard pickup there for him. This first quarter, by the way, brought to you by Campbell Myers and Rutledge CPAs. Gum under center. We'll give this off to Franklin. He'll go up the middle with it, and he delivered a shot to the kid who tried to tackle him. It's a gain of about 3 yards to the 44.
We'll give Harris the tackle again there.
So 3-yard pickup will make it 2nd down and 7 here for the Scotties as we are 1 minute into this first quarter. Glasgow at the Edmonson County 44. 2 receivers split, wide to the left, 1 to the right. Here comes Cabron Jones in motion to the near side. Going to give it off to Bradley. He'll go up the middle with it and going to get hit at the line of scrimmage. He got a yard or so, I think, but not much.
Connor Self with his first tackle of the evening.
And an interesting formation.
About 5 or 6, Joe, I believe.
They do give him 1 yard to the 43, so it'll be 3rd down and 6 here for the Scotties. Certainly you would think 4-down territory, as Coach Jackson Arnett has unbelievable confidence in his defense. 3 men wide to the left side, a single wide out to the right. Gum in shotgun. They'll motion Cam Bull out of the backfield. They'll throw a swing pass to him out of the backfield. Cam looking for some room. He's got the 40. He's got his first down across the 35, and he's run out of bounds somewhere shy of the 30, I believe, over on the far sideline. Looks like it'll be at the 31-yard line, I believe. Yep. Pick up a 12 yards. Nice little design play there where they just did a little swing pass to Cam, and he had some running room there, Jay.
It's that speed out there on the edge again. It's just not one Scotty running back. It's multiples coming at you.
Here's Jalen Bradley going to take a direct snap this time. He'll roll out to the right side looking for room, and he is going to get to the 30 and maybe the 29 before he's taken down. They will give him a 2-yard gain to the 29-yard line.
I'll give that tackle to Hunter Kinzer, his first.
Single wide out to the right. Gun. 2nd down and 8 here for the Scotties. 9:22 to go in this Campbell Myers and Rutledge first quarter. First possession of the game for either team here. Gum in shotgun. He's got Bradley to his left. Martin and Jones set up to the left side as wideouts. Hudson to throw. Looking to the left side, looking for Bradley. They let him just a little bit too much with the pass. Boy, Jalen was open, and if he connects, that's maybe 6 points right there. But Hudson just a little bit too far out in front with the pass. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Campbell coming back into the lineup for the Scotties. Jarek Martin will set up wide to the right side. Got Bradley, Jeremiah Moore, and Cabron Jones all wide to the left. Bull in the backfield with Gum, set up to his left, and now he'll move over to the right of Hudson. 10 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap. Going to fake the Bull. Hudson keeps it around the right end himself. He's got the 20. He's got the 15. He'll be tripped up before he can get to the 10, but that is a Glasgow first down.
Colton White with the tackle there on Hudson Gum.
They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 15-yard pickup there for Hudson Gum. And, Chase, you talked about Hudson's ability to run. That's been a big factor this year.
It's been a big factor this year as well, and this is a very methodical drive for the Scotties here as well. A little bit of everything so far.
Gum with the back on either side. Now Hudson with a quick throw here to the right side. Caught by Martin. He's going to go down right where he catches the football. It's right in front of the Glasgow sideline. Hard to tell where he's down. I think you're going to be right at the 10-yard line, it appears.
Tackle by William Sailing.
Actually, just inside the 10. Let's call it the 9. It's a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 5. 8:19 to go in this opening quarter. Brought to you by Campbell Myers and Rutledge. Gum and shotgun. Going to give this off to Bradley. Jalen looking for a hole. He is down to the 6-yard line, I believe. I think he'll be just shy of the first down, and Bradley is down and not getting up. Pounding his fist on the ground, so he is in some pain. So while they tend to Jalen Bradley, let's go ahead and take our 30-second timeout here in this first quarter. 7:57 to go in the opening quarter. We are scoreless. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for 2 at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Chase Landrum, Bruce DeVue back here with you as Jalen Bradley does get up off the field and walk to the sideline, so hopefully he'll be okay. It's 3rd down and a short 2 here for the Scotties. The ball at the 6-yard line of Edmonson County. Grayson Bartley coming onto the field late as a tight end. He'll set up on the left side. Jarek Martin is in the quarterback spot. He's ready to take a Wildcat direct snap here. Martin takes that snap, rolls out to the right side behind the blocking of Campbell. He dives for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown, Scotties. Glasgow putting up 6 on their 10th play of the drive. That Glasgow touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group. Jarek Martin getting his first rushing touchdown of the season there. Now Jared Maligon on for the PAT. Kick for the senior is up, and it is good. Jared has had a tremendous year kicking the football. He is 32 out of 35 on his PATs this year. Also has 5 touchbacks on the season. The Scotties score on their opening drive, go up 7-0 here, and we'll tell you about that all the details of that drive here in just a moment as Bruce is getting that added up right now. But Chase couldn't ask for a better start.
Couldn't ask for a better start there. You take 5 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock right there, and a little bit of everything. Hudson throwing the ball, using his legs to get in position, and you got Jarek in a Wildcat formation there, which we've seen bits and pieces throughout the year, and it has seemed to work. 4:30, excuse me.
That drive for the Scotties, 10 plays, 62 yards, took 4.5 minutes, and it was a 6-yard touchdown run for Jarek Martin out of Wildcat formation. And the extra point good for Jared Maligon. Scotties on top, 7-0. 7.5 minutes to go in this opening quarter of play. Maligon to kick this thing away. Boy, gets a good foot into this one. Drives the receiver all the way back to the 5-yard line. That's Sailing on the return. He'll take it around the right side over towards the Edmonson County sideline, and he will not get back to the 20. I don't believe, anyway. He's
I'll
close.
give Grayson Bartley the tackle there.
They will spot him at the 19-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats on the play from there. 14-yard return for number 14, William Sailing.
Now, Bruce, you've got to give me a little slack because I'm a little out of the loop up here because I've not been up here all year, and I got to get ready for basketball here in less than 6 weeks.
All right, here is the first time we'll see Tristan Muse under center for Edmonson County. He'll give this thing off to his running back. Could not pick up the number, but whoever it was got buried under a pile of blue jerseys. Let's see who we've got here. That is their leading rusher on the year, Colton White, who carried it.
I'm going to give that tackle to Manny Soto. It was by a host of Scotties.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Of course, this Glasgow defense has been tremendous all year. They are 2nd in the state overall, regardless of class, behind Atherton. Atherton is giving up 5 points a game. The Scotties are giving up 5.1 points per game.
Man, we dropped a 2nd.
Tristan Muse under center. He's got a wing back either way. And to give this off to That is, that's Muse that kept it around the right end, and Muse is going to be down shy of the 30. Let's see where they spot him. It'll be at the 28, between the 28 and 29-yard lines, and that is going to be enough for a first down. They say just barely.
Ashton Page on the tackle there.
This Glasgow defense has been very good against the run and pass for that matter, but Scotty's only given up about 84 rushing yards per game, 65 passing yards per game. Backs in an I formation here. Going to give it off to the deep man, who I believe is White. It is. He'll go straight up the middle with it for a gain of about 3, it looks like.
We'll give Page at tackle as well, his second of the evening.
So second down and 7 here for the Wildcats. Ball at their own 33. Orvis, the fullback. And DeWeese, the tailback, they'll give it off to Orvis. He goes up the middle with it, and strong physical runner. He is going to be at the first down marker where he's taken down at the 39-yard line, so it's another Edmonson County first down.
First down 10 for the Wildcats. At their own 39-yard line.
Scotty's look a little confused on defense here early on, Joe.
Well, hopefully they can get it figured out here. Muse under center, the wing backs either side. Here comes DeWeese in motion. They will fake the handoff to the fullback as Muse keeps it around the right end, and he's got some room. He'll go out of bounds right at the first down marker. Maybe another first down for Edmonson County. We'll see where they spot it.
And Coach Arnett, I'm going to tell y'all, is not a very happy camper down there right now, because I've seen stuff like this all year, and this is a wake-up call for the defense.
A timeout called here by the Scotty coaching staff. As they are going to get a talking to, no doubt, from defensive coordinator Jack Herron. Not doing any up-downs on the sideline just yet, but we'll see.
That's 3 consecutive first downs in a row.
Yeah. That is not something that we have seen this Glasgow defense allow much at all this year. We've got 4:37 to go in this first quarter, brought to you by Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge. Glasgow does lead 7-0. Chase Cats had a good exhibition opener, it looked like, there against the #1 team in the country, huh?
I was pretty impressed, to say the least, without two probable starters.
Did you ever see what the final was?
78-65.
Wow. Certainly encouraging. Back to action here. Muse under center, going to give this off to White, the deep man, and he is going to go down for maybe a yard gain, if that. They do, well, actually, somehow they give him 2 yards, so it'll be second down and 8.
We'll give Jeremiah Moore the tackle right there, his first of the evening.
Ball in Glasgow territory now at the 49.
Central has scored with 6 minutes, 42 seconds to go against the Trojans.
White and DeWeese, the wingback on either side. Orvis is the fullback in the wing T set here. They're going to give this off to DeWeese. Tries to go around the right end, now cuts it back up the middle, and he's going to get maybe a yard. Well played there by the Scotties. I didn't see who it was, but somebody on that left side turned him back in, and he turned him back into the Glasgow defense.
Keaven Massey on the tackle, his first of the evening. Brings up third and kind of medium.
3rd and 7 here after a 1-yard pickup. 3:35 left in this first quarter of play. Glasgow on top 7-0.
3rd down, 7.
White and DeWeese again will be the wing backs. Orvis the fullback. Muse under center. Sailing the White out to the right side. Here comes White in motion. They give it off to the fullback Orvis, and he will carry the pile across the 45 to the 44-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and about 3, it looks like, for the Wildcats.
Give that tackle to Trace Smith for the Scotties.
Smith on the tackle. 4th down,
4th down and 3 here for the Wildcats, and they appear to be ready to go for this. They're at the Glasgow 44-yard line.
Huffman has to come out of the game with his helmet coming off right there during that play as well.
See if the Scotty defense can get off the field here on 4th down and 3. Muse under center, a wing back either way. Orvis the fullback. It goes Deweese in motion. And Muse going to keep it himself, and he will pitch at the very last moment. And the running back down the right sideline, and he is going to be dragged down, but not before a big gain to the 20-yard line. I don't know how Muse even got that thing off. I thought he was down and somehow pitched that football just at the very last second.
I wondered if that was a forward pitch there for a second, but I guess not.
Either way, he was behind the line, so if it was, it would be all right. 1st down and 10 here for Edmonson County. They're at their 20-yard line. 2:10 to go in the first quarter. At least I thought he was behind the line of scrimmage. You may be right, Chase, but looked like to me he might have been behind. That's a quarterback. No, it was, I don't remember. Here is Muse. He fakes the handoff to the fullback, keeps it himself as he will get down near the 15-yard line.
This is where the Scotties have been at their best all year, though, in the red zone where they've been able to get defensive stop after defensive stop.
I don't know who it was, honestly. Pick up a 5 yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Minute 28 to go in this first quarter. Orvis the fullback. White and Deweese are your wingbacks. Here comes Deweese in motion. Going to give it off to White around the right end, and he is met in the backfield by the big sophomore, Jathan Franklin. Great penetration that time by Jathan. And we'll move the football back to the 21-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
That's a big loss there on 2nd down when you had it kind of right where you wanted them right there.
Put Edmonson County behind the chains a bit here. Big play by the senior Massey, or by the sophomore Franklin, excuse me. 35 seconds left in this first quarter. 12th play of the drive here for Edmonson County as Deweese comes in motion. And now Muse will.
No, we got a timeout.
Muse just raised up from his quarterback spot under center. And
I thought the
timeout
Scotties
was called. So timeout taken here with 28.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Glasgow leading 7-0. And checking in on the Berrien County Warren Central game. It's Warren Central on top 8-0 in the first quarter. 3:03 to go in the opening quarter there. We don't have any other scores that have come across yet. Some of the other games going on, though. Caverna hosting Ballard Memorial. Hart County welcoming LaRue County. That's a big game in Class 3A District 2 because the winner of that game will be the number 2 seed and get to host a first-round playoff game. Loser goes on the road for their first-round game and would have to face Union County. Metcalfe County visiting Clinton County tonight. Monroe County entertaining Greene County. Allen County Scottsville playing at Franklin Simpson. And here comes the Wildcats back onto the field for their 3rd down and 11 play. The ball at the Glasgow 21. Muse in shotgun here. Going to fake to Orvis. Throws over the middle. The pass is going to be caught by Deweese, but, actually it's not caught. They say he dropped it. So it'll be 4th down and 11.
As incomplete, brings up a 4th down 11.
23.9 to go in this Campbell Myers and Rutledge first quarter. And by the way, if you've not noticed when you're watching here that Jalen Bradley is back out onto the field at his cornerback spot, so good to see that it was not a serious injury there for Jalen.
Play number 14 of the drive.
Is that right, Bruce? And they're going to try a field goal here. White is only 2 of 8 on the season on his field goal tries. And now Edmonson County going to burn another timeout. So they are already down 2 timeouts here in this first quarter.
They may reconsider this right here, but he's left the tee out there on the field.
So it'll be a 38-yard field goal try should they decide to try it. I do know, like I said, he's 2 of 8 on the season on field goals, but the KHSAA stats do not give any kind of yardages or anything like that, so I don't know what the longest field goal is he's made so far this year. So we shall see what Coach Justin Vessels on the Edmonson County sideline decides to do here, if they want to keep the field goal unit on the field. And it appears that they will.
Watch the fake right here. This is potential fake territory.
So here is a 38-yard field goal attempt by Colton White. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is no good. A line drive kick that wound up short, so Glasgow going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line here with 20.5 seconds to go in this Campbell Myers and Rutledge first quarter. Scotty's on top by a score of 7-0 on this chilly October evening. 38-yard ball at the actually the 20-yard line. I thought it was the 19. I thought it was the 21 where it was spotted previously. Yeah, Glasgow lost a yard somehow on that. The ball was spotted at the 21 when Edmonson County kicked it.
Who kicked that field goal, Joe?
Colton White, number 8. Scotty offense on the field here. 1st down and 10 at their own 20. Hudson Gum in shotgun. He's got Bull to his right. Got 2 receivers to the right side and 1 to the left. Gum gives to Bull. Cam cannot get away from a tackler in the backfield. He's trying like heck, but he's not going to be able to get away. He's going to be taken down for no gain. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. Glasgow 7, Edmonson County nothing after 1 quarter here at Hank Roy Stadium. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Second down 10 for the Scotties as we get this second quarter underway. This quarter brought to you by CRS Construction. Glasgow at their own 20-yard line. Hudson Gum will set up in shotgun. Bull to his right. Got 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. The lone wide out here to the left is Jarek Martin. They're going to give it off to Bull again. Cam finds some room. This time he's across the 25. He's got the 30 to the outside, the 40. And he will be driven out of bounds at the 43-yard line with a big pickup there for the Scotties.
Noah Justice on the tackle there for Edmonson County.
Pickup of 23 yards there for Cam Bull. Cam only carried it 4 times last week, but he had a touchdown and averaged 15 yards per carry against LaRue County. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Gum again in shotgun. Bull, the running back. They fake to him this time. Hudson looking down the left sideline for Martin. He's wide open. It is just overthrown, though. Boy, that was a guaranteed 6 right there if Gum and Martin were able to hook up, but Hudson just put it out a little bit too far in front of him. But Martin had a good 2 or 3 steps on the defenders that were trailing him there. It'll be second down and 10.
I would have liked to have had that one back.
Gum in shotgun here. 3 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. Bull is the running back. Gum fakes the pitch to Bull, keeps it himself. Hudson going to go up the middle with it. He'll get to the 45, and then they will tackle him at the 47-yard line. Gain of 5, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 coming up.
Hunter Kinser's 3rd tackle on the evening. Scotty's in 3rd and medium here once again.
Let me correct myself. A gain of 4, actually. It'll be 3rd down and 6 coming up. Trips to the far side of the field. That's Jones, Moore, and Bradley. Martin, the lone wide out here to the left side. Gum rolling out to the right. Hudson throws. Pass going to be caught for the 1st down, but this one's probably coming back. A flag was thrown. Most likely going to be a hold on the Scotties.
It's going to be a hold.
That will move the Scotties back 10 yards. Holding is the call. First penalty of the ball game on either team comes with 10:53 to go in this 2nd quarter. Brought to you by CRS Construction.
They're thinking about not taking this because
was the pass incomplete?
That's what I was thinking.
I thought he caught the ball.
They're going to decline it.
They are saying it was okay. So the pass was incomplete. I did not see him drop it. So they are going to decline the penalty. It'll be 4th down and 6.
And I'm not sure that was the right decision, but we'll find out.
Well, Coach Vessel's probably thought Glasgow might try to punt this ball away, but right now the offense is staying on the field on 4th and 6 from their own 47-yard line. 2 receivers each way. Gum does snap it. Hudson looking. Now steps up. He's got all kinds of room. He'll have his 1st down across the 45 to the 40 to the 39-yard line. Heads up play that time by Hudson Gum. Drop back, did not have any receivers that were open, but he found plenty of green grass out in front for that Scotty 1st down.
Orvis on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Pick up of 14 yards there for Hudson Gum as he keeps the drive alive for the Scotties as they convert on 4th down and 6 at their own 47. Gum to throw here. Pass going to be caught by Martin. He'll get hit where he catches it at the 32 and dragged out of bounds right there. But
Sailing on the tackle.
Good gain on 1st down, though. Pick up of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. Glasgow leads 7-0. We've got 9:49 to go in the 1st half of play. 2 wideouts right side, 1 to the left. Here's the give to Bradley, who's in the backfield, and Jalen going to go down at the 31-yard line. A pickup of just 1. It'll be 3rd down and 2 here for the. Actually, give him 2 now as they move it to the 30-yard line. So 3rd down and 1.
Roger Harris on the tackle for the Wildcats.
Bradley again, the running back to the right of Gum. Got Jones and Moore wide to the right side. Martin wide to the left. Here's a quarterback keeper around the right end for Hudson Gum. He'll have the 1st down as he will go down at the 27-yard line, it looks like.
On the keeper picks up the 1st down. Roger Harris picks up his 4th tackle of the game.
Pickup of 3. 1st down and 10 Scotties. Ball at the Edmonson County 27. Bradley, the running back to the right of Gum. Franklin is the fullback in the I formation. Here's a give to Bradley. Starts to the middle now, bounces to the outside. He's got the 21-yard line and taken down right there. Really nice open field tackle that time by the Edmonson County defender.
Andre Hunter on the tackle there for the Wildcats, his 2nd.
Not a lot of guys have been able to bring Jalen Bradley down in that situation in the open field. Pickup of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Gum again in shotgun. Bradley's the running back. Edmonson County jumped, and they came into the neutral zone, it looks like, unless Glasgow drew them off sides. They did not, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Wildcats, and that'll be a 1st down for the Scotties.
Mickey Johnson jumped a little early there for the Wildcats.
1st down and 10 now after that 5-yard penalty. Ball at the 17.
1st down 10 Scotties.
Bradley again, the running back to the right of Gum. 2 receivers to the right. And Gum drops the football and now goes down to a knee after he goes back to pick it up.
Hudson Gum downs the ball.
It's a loss back to the 26-yard line, so second down and 20 now for the Scotties after that 10-yard loss. 9-yard loss. I think the ball was at the 27 before. Or at the, it was at the 17, I think. But either way, it's second down and long here. Play clock down to 9. Scotty's getting set to snap this football. Gum with a quick throw out here to Martin down the left sideline. Jarrett going to be covered up rather quickly after he made the catch. Did get some positive yardage after the catch. It'll be third down and long, though. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Tristan Muse on the tackle there for the Wildcats.
Pickup of 6 yards or 7 yards. It'll be third down and 13 now.
Scotty's just looking a little lackluster on offense.
Definitely not as sharp as they were last week. Yeah. Last week they were very sharp. Not so much here tonight. Been a bit of a battle here to get things going. Gum to throw. Hudson flushed out of the pocket. Rolling. Now he throws into the end zone. Pass going to be incomplete. Well, I think it was intended for Jalen Bradley, but there was another Glasgow player, Cabron Jones, who was in the area as well. Either way, neither one of them could come up with it. It'll be fourth down and 13 now for the Scotties.
Fourth down, 13 for the Scotties.
Clock stopped with 6:27 to go in this second quarter, brought to you by CRS Construction. Glasgow leads 7-0. Bull is the running back, and now they'll have Jarek Martin go to the quarterback spot to take this direct snap. Jarek out to the right side on 4th and 13, and he is going to be taken down well shy of the first down. A flag is down, most likely going to be on the Scotties, so this will be declined, and the Scotties will turn this ball over on downs. And that is the call.
Indicated against Glasgow.
And it will be declined, so it'll be Edmonson County football. Ball is going to be spotted at the 16-yard line of the Wildcats.
Edmonson County takes over first down 10 at the run 15-yard line.
So first and 10 for the Wildcats. We'll see if the Scotty defense can get a quick 3 and out here. Wildcats drove the ball on Glasgow in their first possession of the game, but Scotty's wound up keeping them out of the end zone. Muse under center. Orvis the fullback. Here comes White in motion from his wingback spot to give it off to the fullback Orvis, and the ball popped out, and Glasgow saying they have it, and here comes Stephen Garrett with the football.
Nice. Just what the Scotties needed.
So the turnover, one of the officials were talking about this. That's never a good sign. And they are going to say Glasgow football. So the first turnover of the night goes against Edmonson County. It was Stephen Garrett who came up with that fumble recovery for the Scotties. So we'll see if the Glasgow offense can take advantage of this break here. First and 10 for the Scotties at the Edmonson County 18-yard line. Jones, Moore, Bradley, all wide to the left side. Martin wide to the right. Bull is the running back. Hudson Gum will give this off to Bull. Cam trips as he gets to the line of scrimmage, but able to keep his feet, and will move it inside the 15-yard line to about the 14, I think.
Self on the tackle for the Wildcats. That's his second on the evening.
Pickup of 3. It'll be second down and 7. 5:45 left in the first half of play. Ball's at the 14-yard line. Second down and 7 from there. Gum with the back on either side of him this time. That's Bradley and Bull. Gum gives to Bradley, has to slip a tackle in the backfield. Now Bradley around the right end. He's inside the 5 and into the end zone. And touchdown Scotties, but a flag is down. We'll see if it stands.
Got a feeling this is coming back.
Holding called on the Scotties. See where they mark it off from here. The penalty occurred downfield, so still may get positive yardage here even after the penalty, and they will. They'll spot the ball at the 12-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5, but that penalty does wipe out a touchdown for Jalen Bradley. Bradley and Bull on either side of Gum. Martin wide to the right, Moore wide to the left. Gum fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Hudson rolling out to the left. Hudson looking for that corner. He gets the 10, and he'll be driven out of bounds shy of the 5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down coming up.
Muse on the tackle for the Wildcats. At the 5?
Ball is spotted at the 9-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2 here for the Scotties. Got Bradley, Moore, and Jones all wide to the right side. Wide receiver to the left here is Jarek Martin. As the team looking over here at the Glasgow sideline, getting the play call signaled in to them. Bull is the running back. Here's the snap. Hudson Gum throws into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Scotties. That's Jarek Martin. It'll be a 9-yard touchdown reception for Martin. His 2nd touchdown of the night. The first one was a rushing touchdown. This one a receiving touchdown for Jarek. His team-high 9th receiving touchdown of the season for Hudson Gum. He throws his 14th touchdown pass of the year. That touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group. And with 4:50 to go in the first half of play, Glasgow on top 13-0. Here's Jared Malagon on for the PAT. This one looks good from here, and it is. So we'll take a timeout here. 4:50 to go in the CRS Construction 2nd quarter. It's Glasgow 14, Edmonson County 0. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Brewster View back here with you at Hank Roy Stadium, where the Scotties now lead 14-0 over Edmonson County. Here in this CRS Construction 2nd quarter, 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. That drive for the Scotties was 3 plays, 17 yards, a short field because of the turnover by Edmonson County. It took, what was the time of that drive, Bruce?
1:20.
A minute 20 seconds, and it was a 9-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Gum to Jarek Martin. Extra point added by Jared Malagon. Here's DeWeese on the return for Edmonson County at the 15, and he'll get to the 20 and just across the 20, I believe, before he's taken down.
Jeremiah Moore on the tackle for the Scotties.
So Glasgow will start at their own 20, or excuse me, Edmonson County will start at their own 22-yard line. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Last time the Scotties were out there defensively, they forced a fumble. Set the offense up with the short field that led to that last touchdown. Muse will go under center. Backs run an I formation. White dots the I. Orvis the fullback. Muse wants to throw. Looking down the near sideline here. It is going to be incomplete. And a flag is going to be thrown on Cam Bull for pass interference. DeWeese had a step on Cam, and Cam probably didn't realize it, but I don't think DeWeese was going to be able to catch that football anyway. So he did, but he did reach out, I think, got there a little bit early. Pass interference is the call on the Scotties. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty. Of course, not a spot under center, back on an eye level. So that will move the football to the 37-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Wildcats. So Muse will go under center this time. Again, Orvis and White in a straight I formation. DeWeese, a wing back on the left side. Muse going to keep it around the left end, and he is going to be buried by a host of Glasgow tacklers.
We'll give that tackle to Landon Martin.
It'll be a loss of yardage, just a matter of where they're going to spot it. And it'll put it down at the 35-yard line, so a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12 for the Wildcats now. Glasgow on top, 14-0. 4:05 left in this CRS Construction second quarter. Go under center this time. Again, Orvis and White. Wildcats will split 2 men wide to the right side. Backs are in the I formation. Muse off play action to throw under pressure, and he is going to go down. Tries to throw a pass, and they're right now going to consider this a fumble. And Glasgow recovers. Jathan Franklin got on it. We'll see if this fumble stands. Personally, I thought Muse's arm was going forward right there.
I thought it was going forward, too.
But we'll see what they say. They're going to say Glasgow football. Boy, I don't know about that one. Matters, arms going forward. I think the Scotties are going to get a break right here, but hey, we'll take it. So it'll be the second straight turnover for Edmonson County. It was Kievan Massey who created that havoc right there by putting on the pressure, and then he also recovered the fumble. So first down and 10 for the Scotties. Ball spotted at the 22-yard line. Gum and shotgun, Bradley the running back. Set up to his left. Franklin the fullback in the I formation, and now Edmonson County is going to burn their third and final timeout here in the first half. 3:41 to go in the second quarter. 14-0 lead for the Scotties as we check in on the Barron County game. Warren Central leading Barron County 14-8 with 6:21 to go in the second quarter. That game being played in Bowling Green at Warren Central High School. Chase, you've got some other scores. You want to pass those along to us?
I do. Monroe was up on Greene County 7-0 after one quarter. Clinton County's up on Metcalf 8-6. Logan County up on Warren East 14-0 after one quarter. Score surprise here, Joe. Davies County up 6-0 on South Warren after one quarter.
Wow.
Bowling Green is up 14-12 over Grayson County in the middle of the second quarter.
14-12 is all?
14-12.
Okay. Interesting.
A 95-yard punt return for a touchdown by Grayson County. Caverna's up 14-0 on Bauer Memorial, and Adair is up 3 touchdowns on Butler County early in the second quarter.
Adair, of course, all they need to do is defeat Butler County, and they will wrap up the number 4 seed here in Class 3A District 2. Glasgow already knows they are the number 1 seed, and most likely will face Webster County here at Hank Roy Stadium in 2 weeks from tonight. LaRue County and Hart County right now are playing for the number 2 seed and the right to host a first-round playoff game. First down 10 for the Scotties. Ball at the 22-yard line of Edmonson County. Gum and shotgun. Swing pass to Bradley out of the backfield. Jalen looking for some room. Has to make some men miss. Now reverses field all the way around to the other side of the field. He's got the 15, he's got the 10, he's got the 5, and he's got the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. Wow, Jalen Bradley. Jalen took that swing pass, headed towards the left sideline, the Glasgow sideline, had no room, but he found it around the right side towards the Edmonson County sideline, and he cruises into the end zone from there. Glasgow leads now 20-0 with 3.5 minutes to go in the first half of play. Jared Maligon on to attempt the PAT. The kick is up. Didn't get a great foot on that one, but he got enough of it to just get it over the crossbar. And Glasgow now leads 21-0, 3.5 minutes first down to go 10 for in the CRS Construction second quarter. But just another example there, Chase, of the athleticism of Jalen Bradley.
We've seen it all season long, and once again, he was able to go from one side of the field all the way back around to the other side, and he scores with ease. I mean, his speed, his quickness, his ability to shift which way he's going, which We didn't see that last year. It's a new dimension of his game.
Yeah, he is really, really, as I said earlier, come into his own this year as a running back here for the Scotties. It's a simple drive for Glasgow. One play, 27 yards. It took 11 seconds, and it was a 27-yard. Bruce, I think that was actually a lateral. Chase, don't you think that was a lateral? You don't think so? You think it was a pass?
It was
forward pass?
It was debatable, I'll tell you.
Well, we'll call it a forward pass for now then. It was close. So a 27-yard touchdown pass, we'll say, from Hudson Gum to Jalen Bradley. Hudson getting his 15th touchdown pass of the year. Bradley getting his 5th touchdown reception.
After watching video evidence over here, I'm going to give that touchdown pass.
Is it a pass?
It's a
okay.
pass.
All right.
It's close, but I'm going to give it the pass.
All right. It'll stand then. Maligon gets the kick away, caught at the 6-yard line by DeWeese. He's trying to go all the way across the field here and giving Glasgow a lot of time to get down to cover, and he's not even going to get back to the 10-yard line.
You got a flag down too, Joe.
Most likely will be against Edmonson County, but we'll wait and see here. Hold on Edmonson County. Holding on Edmonson County is the call, so that'll be a half the distance penalty. It'll stand then. Maligon.
They're going to be down there at the 5-yard line.
Ball down at the 5-yard line, as Chase just said. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats as they're backed up deep in their own territory. Glasgow leading 21-0 with 3:21 to go in the first half.
1st and 10 Wildcats at their own 5-yard line.
Edmonson County has turned the ball over on their last 2 possessions in their own territory, which has led both to Glasgow touchdowns. Muse under center. Orvis the fullback, a wingback either way. There goes DeWeese in motion. Muse going to keep it himself around the left end. He'll get a yard, maybe 2.
Give that tackle to Jathan Franklin for the Skies, his second on the evening.
They do give him 2 yards to the 7, so 2nd down and 8 now. Edmonson County may not be in a big hurry here, even though they trail 21-0. They do not want to give Glasgow the football back again before halftime with any time left to work with. Muse will go under center here. Backs in the I formation this time. Give it off. Actually, Muse keeps it himself after faking the handoff to the fullback, and he is going to go down shy of the first down marker, around the 14 it looks like. And now the Scotties are going to burn a timeout. This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. And let's see where they spot this ball.
3rd and about 2.
It is at the, let's see here, 13-yard line instead of the 14-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 once we get back to action. Scotties will have 1 timeout left. Edmonson County has already burned all 3 of their timeouts. We do want to make sure that we point out and everybody realizes that next week's game is not going to be played on Friday. It will be a Thursday game. Friday is Halloween, and I have to assume, I've not asked anybody this, but I have to assume the reason they moved it from Friday to Thursday was to avoid playing on Halloween. So it'll be the regular season finale right back here at Hank Roy Stadium next Thursday night as Glasgow host Franklin Simpson. It'll be a 6:30 pregame for us as usual, with kickoff slated for 7 o'clock. So after this, the People's Bank timeout, it's 3rd down and 2 here for the Wildcats. Muse will snap and give this off to the fullback Orvis, and the Scotties play it really well. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and I think that's about it.
Xander Contreras on that tackle, his 2nd of the evening.
And the Scotties are going to burn their final timeout, here in the first half of play. That'll bring up 4th down and a yard as they do give Orvis 1 yard on the play. So this timeout again brought to you by the People's Bank. 2:23 left in this CRS Construction 2nd quarter. Glasgow leads by a score of 21-0. Adair County leading Butler County 21-0 early in the second quarter there. Again, I think Chase just gave you that score, but if Adair County does wind up winning, they will be the 4 seed. Glasgow already has wrapped up the 1 seed. We're trying to watch for Hart County and LaRue County scores, and boy, Hart County dominating as I see here. They lead LaRue County 21-0 at the end of the first quarter.
That's a little surprising, I feel like, right there. I didn't expect that much of a spread.
After seeing both teams, I think Hart County is the better team.
I think so,
but
too.
I didn't think they were that much better. And here's the punt by Edmonson County, not a good one. It's a low line drive kick, never got more than about 5 or 6 feet off the ground. It will take a huge roll, though, and be out of bounds at the 39-yard line. But again, great field position. Scotties will start on the Edmonson County side of the field for the 3rd consecutive drive here. And plenty of time to work with. Although no timeouts, they do have 2 minutes and 17 seconds. It'll be 1st and 10 Glasgow at the Edmonson 39. Punt of just 25 yards with no return. So 1st down and 10 Scotties. Bradley, Jones, Martin all wide to the left side. No wideouts to the right. Campbell is the running back. To the left of Gum. Hudson's in shotgun. And the flag goes down. The Scotty's going to get a delay of game here. So make it 1st and 15 now. Just have to be able to keep an eye on that play clock. So 1st and 15 back at the 44. Gum in shotgun here. He'll hand off to Bull. Cam going to go up the middle with it. And he is to the 38-yard line. So a gain of about 6 there.
Give that tackle to Mickey Johnson, his first of the evening.
2nd down 9 now, with 1:58 to go until halftime. Scotty's in no hurry right here, at least not yet.
Need to get this ball moving down the field.
3 receivers wide to the left side. Bull's the running back. Gum handles a shotgun snap, gets it out to Jones, and he's going to be taken down for a loss. Yes, it's a pass, Bruce. Taken down back at the 41-yard line, so it's 3rd down and 12 here for the Scotties. Well, got to give Edmonson County some credit, but I am a little bit surprised by how lethargic Glasgow has looked at times tonight. Gum in shotgun. He'll throw here. Looking down the right side for Bradley. It is caught and stays on his feet down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And just like that, the Scotties are in position to score.
Under a minute to play now at 55 seconds. The Scotties hurry down the field. It'll be 1st down and goal at the 8. Great throw that time by Hudson Gum, and a good job by Jalen Bradley to concentrate and catch that ball between 2 defenders and take a shot. Gum will hand it off to Bull here. Cam starts to the right side, now cuts back up towards the middle. He's inside the 5 and carrying the pile down around the 2, I believe.
Come on, guys, 30 seconds.
2nd down and goal. I believe the ball's to the 3, actually. They give to Bull again, and Cam is not going to get in.
Down to 15. Got to get up.
Scotty's got to get up and snap this football, spike it or something.
They should stop the clock. They had a kid lose a helmet.
Gum waiting for his teammates to get set, and now spikes the football with 3.5 on the clock. Is there a flag on the field? I am not fond of this pink flag from the referee. Oh, there's a flag over here on the left side.
It's a yellow flag over here on the left side.
All right.
I think Edmonson County may have jumped right there.
Well, Muse came across awfully quickly as soon as that ball was snapped, so he may have been offsides. I mean, he was right in Hudson Gum's face as he took that snap.
He was trying to just clock it. Coach Arnett he's asking for...
It is an offsides called on Edmonson County, so good call there, Chase.
That's half the distance, too. So
Ball
I guess one and a half.
now is at the 3-yard line, I believe. Hard to tell from this angle, but I believe that's where it's at. 3.5 seconds to go, so how lethargic. Either way, you can run it or pass it because you're not going to get another play here.
I don't know why Coach Vessels is upset. His player jumped off sides right in Hudson Gum right there as he was snapping the ball.
Yeah, Coach Vessels is talking with the 3 of the officials over there towards the Edmonson County sideline. So they will mark off the offsides penalty on the Wildcats. It puts it down at the 1.5-yard line. Third down and goal here, but this will be the final play of the half. Just 3.5 seconds to go.
We're going to call it 4 feet from the goal line.
15 on the play clock here, so Scotty's come set. Gum and shotgun. He's got a back on either side of him. Hudson rolling out to the right. Now throwing back to the left. Man wide open. Caught for the touchdown. That's the tight end, Grayson Bartley. Nice play design there as the motion of the play had everybody for the defense headed to their left towards the Edmonson County sideline, and then Gum pulls up and hits Grayson Bartley, who was going in the opposite direction from the flow of the play, and he was wide open, Chase.
Oh, that was an amazing play there by Bartley.
Jared Maligon on for the PAT. It is good. And on the final play of this CRS Construction second quarter, the Scotties score to make it 28-0 over Edmonson County here in this Class 3A District 2 regular season finale for the district play anyway. And before we go to break, we'll give Bruce just a second to add this drive up so we can give that to you. But while he does that, we'll tell you that we will come back in a moment with the SCRTC halftime show where we will take a look at the McDonald's halftime stats. So we'll tell you that that was a 7-play drive for the Scotties. It took 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Excuse me, 2 minutes and 17 seconds. A 39-yard drive, as we said, and Hudson Gum connects with Grayson Bartley for the 1-yard touchdown pass. Jared Maligon adds the extra point. 28-0 Scotties. And by the way, for Grayson Bartley, that is his first touchdown reception of the season. It's his first reception of any kind on the season. So Scotty's a bit of a slow start to this one, but now lead 28-0 here at the break, and we'll come back after this with the SCRTC halftime show. You're listening to Glasgow football here on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Hot Ham and Cheese, Hand-Breaded Chicken Tender Wrap, or Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan.
33 years, 33
for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Chase Lander and Brewster Bew back here with you at halftime here at Hank Royce Stadium. Glasgow leading Edmonson County 28-0. Scotty's Chase got off to a little bit of a slow start in this one, led just 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. Edmonson County drove the ball on the Glasgow defense on their opening possession of the game. Scotty's, to their credit, though, did keep them out of the end zone, but Glasgow kind of got things going a little bit better there in that second quarter.
Yeah, they got in rhythm there toward the end of that second quarter like they have been all year. They were a little sleepy early on, as I say, maybe kind of overlooking this game, possibly.
Wouldn't
looking
surprise
forward
me,
to
maybe.
next week. It would not surprise me, but good way at the end of the half. Coach Arnett will have a talk with them at halftime.
Defense, though, did create 2 turnovers against Edmonson County, so now the Scotties in their last 5.5 games have a turnover margin of 13, or plus 13, I should say. They have not turned the ball over since the Monroe County football game. So Scotty's doing a great job of hanging on to the football and the defense creating turnovers. We are at halftime. The SCRTC halftime show here, and time now to take a look at our McDonald's halftime stats. And for that, we'll turn things over to Larry and Bruce with Glasgow, or to Chase and Bruce. I'm sorry, Chase.
Creature habit.
I can't believe it's the first time that's happened. First time it's happened tonight. Anyway, 28-0 is the Glasgow lead over Edmonson County, and here are Chase and Bruce with those halftime stats brought to you by McDonald's. Chase?
All right, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Glasgow won the toss to begin this game. They took the ball like they normally do. They go on a 10-play, 62-yard drive, which took 4 minutes, 30 seconds off the clock. Jarrett Martin goes in from 6 yards over. Scotty's lead 7-0 after the Jared Malagon extra point was good. Edmonson County then runs off 7 minutes and 10 seconds off the clock. And they kicked the field goal, and it was no good. Scotty's get the ball back, turn it over on downs on their next possession in the first quarter. Second quarter, Edmonson gets the ball. They fumble on their first play. Stephen Garrett gets the fumble recovery. Scotty's recover on that Edmonson 18-yard line, which then it only takes them 3 plays, 1 minute and 20 seconds. Hudson Gum hits Jarrett Martin with a 9-yard touchdown. Jared Malagon's extra point is good. Scotty's take a 14-0 lead. Next possession, Edmonson County fumbles the ball again. Scotty's recover on the Edmonson County 27-yard line, in which there it takes 1 play, 11 seconds from 20 3 yards out. It was a pass from Hudson Gum to Jalen Bradley. Jared Malagon's extra point is good. Scotties take a 21-0 lead. Edmonson County was 3 and out on their next possession. Scotties get the ball back with 2:17 left in the half. Scotties then go on a 7-play, 39-yard drive, which took 2:17 off the clock. Hudson Gum throws a 3-yard touchdown pass to Grayson Bartley. Jared Malagon's extra point was good, and the Scotties lead at the half 28-0. Bruce, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, go ahead. Thank you.
I was just writing some names down, and I'm going to need for the second half, but I'm ready to give these stats. So thank you for that, Chase. Here at the SCRTC halftime show, let's look at our first half McDonald's stats. With the Scotties on top of the Edmonson County Wildcats, 28-0. The Wildcats had 4 first downs. The Scotties pick up 11. Edmonson County rushed for 59 yards, had no yards through the air for a total of 59. Scotties pick up 105 on the ground, 97 through the air for a total of 202. We had 2 turnovers in the first half, both by Edmonson County, and both were fumbles. Glasgow did put it on the ground once on a high snap, but we were able to get it back. Each team penalized 3 times. Edmonson County 3 times for 12 yards. Glasgow 3 times for 30 yards. The Wildcats ran 20 plays in that first half, consuming 14 minutes and 13 seconds. The Scotties had the ball for 34 plays, using up 9 minutes, 47 seconds. Let's look at our individual stats here at our SCRTC halftime show. Our McDonald's individual stats for the first half. For Edmonson County, their leading rusher is Jacoa Orifice with 37 yards on 5 carries. He had a long of 24. Tristan Muse had 7 rushes for 23 yards with a long of 10. And Colton White had 4 rushes for a -1. Muse was 0 for 1 passing. He did punt one time, and it went for 25 yards. So for the Scotties individually, our leading rusher in the first half was Cam Bull with 38 yards on 6 rushes, a long of 23. Hudson Gum picked up 29 yards on 6 rushes with a long of 15. Jalen Bradley, 5 rushes for 26 yards with a long of 15. Jarek Martin carried it 2 times for 9 yards and a touchdown. Cabron Jones had 1 carry for 3 yards. Hudson Gum was 9 of 12 passing in that first half for 97 yards. He threw for 3 touchdowns. His leading receivers, Jaden Bradley, was 60 yards on 2 receptions. He scored a touchdown, had a long of 33. Jarek Martin had 27 yards on 4 receptions with a touchdown. Cam Bull had 12 yards on 1 reception. And Cabron Jones had 1 reception for a -3. And then Grayson Bartley had 1 catch there, the final play of the first half, for 1 yard and a touchdown. So here at halftime, it's the Scotties on top of Edmonson County, 28-0. This has been your SCRTC halftime show, and I just gave you your McDonald's stats. Let's come back for Joe and Chase here after a 3-minute timeout on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939. SCRTC Connect is the ultimate Wi-Fi experience. Welcome home to reliable internet from SCRTC, your fiber optic provider. Create a tailored environment that allows you to take control of your Wi-Fi. Simple and intuitive features to keep your Wi-Fi network safe and at peak performance. Sign up for SCRTC Fiber Fast Internet today and download the ultimate Wi-Fi experience to take control of your internet. SCRTC Connect.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Back here with you, excuse me, at Glasgow High School's Hank Roy Stadium. We are at halftime. It is the SCRTC halftime show. Glasgow on top of the Wildcats by a score of 28-0. And now is the point when we take a look at the upcoming week in sports here at Glasgow High School. Fall sports really winding down here at Glasgow. Not a whole lot going on anymore. The boys soccer team completed their season earlier this week. They won the 15th district title for the third straight season, but fell to Bowling Green in the region semifinals. Girls soccer team also completed their season this week. They also won the 15th district title. It was the first time since 2015 they had won that. But they also fell to Bowling Green in the region semifinals earlier this week. Lady Scotty volleyball team, their season came to an end in the district semifinals. They lost 3-1 to Allen County Scottsville on Monday. Both golf seasons have been complete, of course. Cross country will be in action at the Region 2 Championship meet in Bardstown tomorrow. Freshman football season is over. They completed their season with a record of 1-1. They had other games scheduled, but people kept canceling on them, we were told. JV football team will wrap up their season on Monday with their final game at Allen County Scottsville. Current record for the JV team is 3-4. And the varsity football team, of course, next Thursday. Again, make a note of that, a mental note of that. The game next week is on Thursday, not Friday. It'll be against Franklin Simpson. Pregame coverage at 6:30. Kickoff slated for 7 o'clock at Hank Roy Stadium here in that final regular season game. Speaking of golf, we have I'm honored to have the Region 3 Golf Coach of the Year sitting here to my left, and Mr. Chase Landon. Chase, congratulations, quite the honor.
I appreciate it, Joe, but it's like I've told everybody, they're the ones swinging the golf club. I'm the one getting them there. So, and it was all their hard work throughout the year. I pushed them, and as a lot of people would tell me, my dad especially, and he's probably listening right now, you're pushing them too hard. No, I'm not. I like having success. I like pushing them to their ability and getting them to work hard, and it showed at the end of the year. In the beginning of the year, if you'd have told me we'd finished tied for second in the region, I would have jumped up and down, and I was jumping up and down. So, proud of the guys. We got a lot of returners next year. I lose 2 of my top 5. I lose Carter Hodges and Tate Pace, but I'm still pretty young, so it's good.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
I know it's a great honor. I know you were proud of your team.
I was surprised.
For what they did.
Joe?
Surprised to get that honor,
I was surprised.
Well, hey, Joe, did I understand what he said?
What's
he
that?
said he was the third region bus driver, golf bus driver to you?
That's about right.
Is that the way
right.
That's what he said, but I don't think he's giving himself enough credit there, honestly.
He don't want to pat himself on the back.
No.
One more thing we want to add. The Glasgow 8th grade middle school team will be playing tomorrow for the South Central Kentucky Middle School Championship.
Oh.
I'm not sure who they're. I think Logan won one of them, and I'm not. But I think they're at Barron County. The 7th grade game starts at 5:30. But they in the semifinals they knocked off Barron County 32-12 on Tuesday night. They had beaten Allen County last Saturday, and then they beat Barron County, who finished the year in the conference undefeated. So a big win for the Glasgow Middle School last Tuesday night.
Congratulations, and that's the 8th grade team for the middle school. Yeah, so congratulations to that middle school 8th grade team, and good luck to them as they compete for that championship tomorrow. Well, we get ready to start this second half of play here, this third quarter. Brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Glasgow leads by a score of 28-0. Edmonson County will get the ball to begin the third quarter of play. Jared Maligon will get it teed up here. Edmonson County taking their time getting out onto the field here with a kick receiving team. Glasgow's ready to get this thing going. And now Edmonson County breaks the huddle up over there on the sideline.
Joe?
Yes.
I just got an update there. Sam Dickinson said that Webb told him they will play Logan County at 7 o'clock at Barron County High School tomorrow night.
7 p.m. tomorrow night. Okay. Maligon gets the kick away to get this second half going. They're fielded at the 9-yard line by DeWeese. He's got the 15. He's got the 20. Goes around to the left side of the field, breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet as he'll get across the 25 to about the 27-yard line.
Scotty players down.
Slowly getting up, and we'll see if we can pick up the number here. That's Landon Martin, it looks like, but Landon looks like he's okay. 17-yard return. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. They'll start this drive at their own 26. Muse will go under center. The wing back either side. Orvis the fullback. Sailing the wide out here to the near side. They'll give this off to one of the wing backs, I think, or was that the fullback Orvis? It was Orvis on the carry. And he'll get it to the 25-yard line.
Kevin Massey.
Or the 30-yard line, excuse me. I'm sorry, Chase. What were you saying, Chase? Sorry.
Kevin Massey, his second tackle of the evening.
Thank you, sir. 4-yard pickup there for Orvis. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Sailing again, comes split wide to the right side. Muse under center. Same formation here with a wing back on each side and Orvis the fullback. Here comes DeWeese in motion. They're going to give it off to Orvis again up the middle. And he'll find some decent running room. He'll go down at the 35-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and a yard coming up.
Jordan Huffman on a tackle, his first of the evening.
3rd down and 1 here for the Wildcats at their own 35. White and DeWeese are your wing backs. Orvis the fullback. Muse under center. And it's a quarterback sneak. He'll go up the middle with it. And, boy, Glasgow stoned him pretty good right there. The ball pops out. And are they going to say his momentum was stopped and he was down?
No, we got the football.
Glasgow has the football. Jarek Martin comes out of the pile with it.
They're still talking.
And it will be Glasgow ball. Jarek Martin came out of there with it, so give him credit for the fumble recovery.
That's the 3rd Edmonson County fumble as well.
And for at least the 4th time in this game, maybe more, but I know it's at least 4 times, the Scotties will start on the Edmonson County side of the field, this time at the Edmonson 35-yard line. Glasgow leads 28-0. They take over in this Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home third quarter with 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Scotties with a touchdown and an extra point on this drive could get the running clock going with that 35-point lead. Gum in shotgun. Bull set up to his right. You got two wideouts each way. Gum gives to Bull. Cam. Boy, runs over a defender. My goodness. And down at the 30-yard line. Boy, the defender definitely took the worst of that hit. 5-yard pickup for Cam Bull. It'll be second down and 5.
Kinzer on the tackle, his 4th of the evening.
Martin and Bradley, the wideouts here to the near side of the field. Jones and Moore, the wideouts to the far side. Bull will be to the left of Gum this time.
Second down, 5.
Hudson has the snap. Gives to Bull. Cam goes up the middle with it. Not much this time. And a flag goes down. This may be it's thrown behind the play. A lot of times it's a hold, but it could be a face mask as well. We'll see. Going with that 30. You're right, Chase. It is a face mask, but it's called on Glasgow. Boy, you don't see face mask called on the offensive team very often. It's a 5-yard variety, so not a personal foul. So you'll repeat second down. It'll be second down and 10 now with the ball back at the 35-yard line, which is the original line of scrimmage.
You don't see that play very often.
You do not. 9:14 to go in this Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home third quarter. Glasgow leading 28-0. They got second down and 10 at their own 35. Gum will throw here. Has time now looking down the middle of the field. Man is open. Caught. Touchdown, Jarek Martin. 35-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Gum to Jarek Martin. And that is Hudson's 3rd touchdown pass of the night. So give him now 16 touchdowns on the season. And for Jarek Martin, that's his 3rd touchdown of the night as well. 1 rushing and now 2 receiving. So Jarek now with 10 receiving touchdowns on the year, which leads the team. The extra point by Jared Maligon is good, and we will have a running clock for the rest of the way here. We've got 8:59 to go in this third quarter. We'll take a timeout here. Glasgow on top 35-0 over the Edmonson County Wildcats. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for 2 at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
In the press box at Hank Royce Stadium, 8:59 to go in this third quarter, which is brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. The Scotties now lead at 35-0. That last drive for the Scotties was 3 plays, 35 yards, took 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and it was a 35-yard touchdown reception from Jarek Martin to Hudson Gum as the kick from Maligon goes out of bounds. That'll be an illegal procedure penalty called on the Scotties. Chase, what were you pointing out to me there? Oh, 1 minute and 21 seconds on the time of drive there, so get that corrected. So it'll be Edmonson County football after the illegal procedure penalty for the ball going out of bounds at the 35-yard line. The clock with 8:29 and running. Muse will set up under center. Orvis and White in a straight I formation in the backfield. They give this to White, and he'll go off left tackle for a couple of yards. Two-yard pickup to the 37. It'll be second down and 8.
Give that tackle. Manny Soto on the tackle, his 2nd of the evening.
Second down and 8. Wing back on either side. Orvis is the fullback here. Here comes Deweese in motion. They give this off to Orvis. He'll go up the middle with it, and not much. Maybe a yard or 2 at most. They're giving him progress. The far side official is at least to the 39, but we'll see where they put it down. They put it down at the 39-yard line, so a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Jordan Huffman on the tackle, his second of the evening.
7:02 to go in this third quarter, brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Glasgow 35, Edmonson County nothing. Trips to the left side of the field, a single wide out to the right on 3rd and 6. Muse wants to throw. Steps up, trying to run with it, and he is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe get 1 yard, but that should be about all. Might have gotten to the 40. Actually, I think they're going to spot him back at the original line of scrimmage at the 39.
Xander Contreras on the tackle. That's his 3rd of the evening.
Fourth down and 6 now. And Edmonson County has nothing to lose here. They know with a loss here they are not going to the playoffs. 35-0. Glasgow leads, and Edmonson will keep the offense on the field and go for it on 4th and 6 at their own 39-yard line. Muse under center. Tight end will move from the left side to the right side of the line. Now they put Deweese in motion. Glasgow they're trying to get Glasgow to jump, and they will not. So timeout called by the Wildcats, and they'll send in the punting unit now, it looks like. Nothing. This timeout brought to you by the People's Bank. 5:54 to go in this third quarter. Clock, of course, does stop for timeouts. That's one of the few things it stops for in a running clock situation. Take a look at some of the latest scores we have for you. It's Caverna on top of Ballard Memorial, 30-0 at halftime. It's Hart County drilling LaRue County at halftime, 42-14. So the Raiders certainly look like they are on their way to be the number 2 seed in this district, and they will host a home playoff game. LaRue County will be the 3 seed, assuming that score holds, which means LaRue would go on the road for that first-round playoff game. LaRue would be headed to Union County. Hart County will get Hopkins Central at home in 2 weeks in that first round of the playoffs. 4th down and 6 here for the Wildcats, and they will send the punting unit in. Jalen Bradley back deep for the Scotties. White gets the kick away. It'll bounce at the 37 and take an Edmonson County roll inside the 30, and will be downed around the 27-yard line, I think. 44-yard punt with no return. So 1st and 10, Scotties at their own 27-yard line. 5:25 left in the third quarter. This quarter brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Hudson Gum will go, or set up in shotgun, I should say. Campbell will go to his left. Moore and Bradley and Jones all wide to the left, Martin wide to the right. Here's a wide receiver screen caught by Jones at the 25, trying to find some room. He's got the 30, the 35, and he'll be driven out of bounds as he crosses the 40, and a flag comes in from way behind the play. Not sure what this could be, unless it's a hold on Glasgow, but that dude would have to have awfully good eyes to have seen it from as far away as where he threw that flag. It is a block in the back called on the Scotties, so not a hold. Flag resting at the 32-yard line. Well, they only marked it back to the wide of the left 28-yard line. So, or the, I'm sorry, that is the 23-yard line. 23-yard line. Yep. So 1st down and 15 here for the Scotties.
1st down, 14 for the Glasgow Scotties.
4.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Glasgow leads 35-0. Have the running clock in effect. Gum and shotgun with 2 receivers each way. Here goes Bradley in motion. Going to give it off to Bull. Cam starts up the middle with it. Now tries to break out to the right side. He'll run into an Edmonson County tackler around the 28-yard line. And they'll spot him down at the 29. Actually, no, it is at the 28.
Kinzer on the tackle. I got him for his 6th tackle of the evening.
So 2nd down and 9 here. Ball at the Scotties' own 28. Gum fakes to Bull. Wide receiver screen to Bradley, but the defender is right there with Jalen as soon as he made the catch. And he'll go down for a loss back to the 25-yard line.
Blaine DeWeese on the tackle, his 1st of the evening.
So 3rd and 12 now for Glasgow. Clock down to 3:08 here in this 3rd quarter. Bradley, the running back, to Gum's right. Hudson to throw. Now flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run with this thing. Hudson's got the 30, the 35, and he's going to be tripped up right near the 1st down marker. He will have enough for the 1st, it looks like, as he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. The 39-yard line, I think. Let's see where they put this down. It will be the 39.
Nice run there by Hudson, scrambling out of the pocket.
Hudson has really developed that part of his game as the season has gone along, been able to get himself out of trouble when he didn't have anybody open or when he got pressure. So 1st and 10 for the Scotties. Trips to the far side of the field, a single wide out to the near side. Bull is the running back. Gum with a keeper goes to the right side and then cuts it back to the middle of the field, and he'll be taken down around the 42 or 43. To a Gum.
Johnson on the tackle for the Wildcats, his 2nd of the evening.
Give him the 43-yard line. Pick up a 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Trips far side, a single man wide to the near side. And here's an option play as Gum will pitch it to Bradley around the right end. Jalen, with a nice move to get around a couple of defenders, and he'll earn the 1st down because of that move across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A little juke move that time, faked a couple of defenders out of their shorts.
Muse on the tackle, that's his 5th of the evening. Got a hold,
and
though.
Another flag, but I still don't see the flag anywhere.
I don't either.
So that will move the ball back to the Glasgow 44-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 6. The 6th Glasgow penalty tonight for 50 yards. 40 seconds left in this Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home 3rd quarter, so this likely will be the final play of the period with the running clock in effect. Scotty's going to have to hurry to get this one off, and they do get it off. Gum looking over the middle field for Bradley, wide open, caught at the 20, the 10, the 5, end zone, touchdown Scotties. 56-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Gum to Jalen Bradley. The 4th touchdown pass of the night for the senior quarterback. Hudson now with 17 touchdown passes on the year. He had a rushing touchdown too, Bruce, right?
Oh, for Bradley?
No, for Hudson. I thought it was his 4th touchdown pass. It's his 5th? Okay, sorry. My fault. So that'll be 18 touchdowns now on the season for Hudson Gum. Jared Malagon on for the PAT. And the kick is up, and it is good. And that Glasgow touchdown, of course, was brought to you by Riley Dental Group. We have 16.3 seconds to go in this ball game. For some reason, I was thinking Hudson had a rushing touchdown, but he's got 5 passing touchdowns. And Glasgow now leads 42-0. Chase, beautiful throw that time. Jalen Bradley got behind the defenders with that speed he's got, and it was clear sailing when he made the catch.
Hudson's ability to run the ball opens up his passing game, and he's got more confident throwing the football over the last month, I feel like, as well, being on the sideline and noticing what all's going on, kind of hearing the in-depth talks with the coaches down there.
And for Jalen Bradley, his first touchdown reception of the night, actually his second touchdown reception of the night. So Jalen now, was that first on a rushing touchdown for Jalen or a passing touchdown?
We called it a passing touchdown.
That's right. That was the one we thought might have been a lateral, but we decided it was a forward pass. So it is 2 touchdown receptions on the night for Jalen Bradley, which now gives him 6 on the year. He's got 6 rushing touchdowns on the year as well. 16.3 seconds to go here as Malagon kicks this one away, fielded at the 10-yard line by DeWeese. He'll come to the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and going to be dragged down from behind. The ball comes out, and Glasgow got on it. Boy, wow. Travis Collar made a great play right there. Came in from behind to tackle DeWeese, and when he did, he literally went in and ripped that football out with intention. And that gives Glasgow the ball back in Edmonson County territory at the 47-yard line.
Wow.
And that is the end of the third quarter of play. It's Glasgow 42, Edmonson County nothing. We're back for the final 12 minutes. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Joe Myers, Chase Lander, and Bruce Dubuque back here with you at Hank Roy Stadium here at Glasgow High School as we get this fourth quarter underway. The Scotties will take over after the turnover on the kick return by DeWeese for Edmonson County. The Scotties will get it 1st and 10 at the Edmonson County 49-yard line. Glasgow leading 42-0.
I will say this, Joe. I'm glad Trace England's getting a chance here with the first team offense.
He'll come to the 5th.
Because he's going to be throwing to these guys next year.
Next year, yep. That last drive for the Scotties, by the way, was 5 plays, 73 yards, 5:09 off the clock. Jalen Bradley caught the 55-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Gum. So as Chase just told you, Trace England in at quarterback for the Scotties. This is a lateral for sure, caught by Jones behind the line of scrimmage. He'll get it across the 50 to the 45 in Edmonson County territory. That's a 4-yard pickup there. Well, actually, they move it back to the 46, so just a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Harris on the tackle for the Wildcats, his 6th of the evening.
Just underway in this fourth quarter, but again, we've got a running clock, so this will go by pretty quickly here. Glasgow on top 42-0. Scotties are going to finish the district part of the regular season schedule undefeated. Here's a handoff to Bradley, and Jalen tried to plant his foot to cut, and it slipped out from underneath him, and that caused his knee to go to the ground. So he got it across to the 44-yard line, so a pickup of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Kalen Smith on the tackle, his 1st of the evening.
$10:52 to go in the ball game. This fourth quarter brought to you by Scooters Coffee. Trace England will hand this off to Cam Bull. Cam looking for that first down marker. He's going to be about a yard or 2 shy as he took it up the middle. He'll be spotted down at the 41.
Kinzer on the tackle for the Wildcats.
4th and 2 for the Scotties. Of course, we'll go for it here. All at the Edmonson 41. England in shotgun. Bull sets up to his left. And here's the give to Bull. Cam will have the first down up the middle and a lot more. He's inside the 35 and will be tripped up as he got near the 30. It is a Glasgow first down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from there.
Muse on the tackle, his 6th of the evening for the Wildcats.
Glasgow on top 42-0. Scotty's got off to a slow start in this one if you're joining us late, or if you joined us late. Only led 7-0 at the end of the first quarter, but 28-0 at halftime. And here's Franklin around the left end. Jalen breaking a couple of tackles, and Jathan Franklin going to get it down inside the 15 for another Glasgow first down.
Colton White on the tackle for the Wildcats, his 2nd tackle of the night.
Right at the 15, actually, not inside the 15. Pick up of 15 yards there for the sophomore, Jathan Franklin. Franklin and Bull are in an I formation, set up to the right of England, who's in shotgun. Moore and Jones wide to the right, Martin wide to the left. Here's a quick pitch to Bull around the right end, trying to get to the corner. He does. He's got the 10. He's got the 5, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. That Glasgow touchdown brought to you by Riley Dental Group, and it puts the Scotties up by a score of 48-0 with the extra point pending here from Jared Malagon. Set up to the right of first touchdown run of the night for Cam Bull. Malagon's kick is up, and it is good. 49-0 now. Glasgow over Edmonson County with 8:54 to go in this Scooters Coffee 4th quarter. Let's go ahead and take a timeout. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the real trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Joe Myers, Chase Lander, and Bruce Tribune back here with you at Hank Roy Stadium. That drive for the Scotties, 6 plays, 49 yards, took 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Cam Bull scores on a 15-yard touchdown run, his 1st of the night for Cam, his 7th of the season. Extra point good for Jared Malagon with 8:05 to go in the game. 49-0 Scotties. Kick going to be returned by Sailing here. He'll pick it up at the 8-yard line. All the way across the field. He's at the 10, now the 15, and will not make it to the 20. Look at those stats through, or Bruce, or Chase, you want to give the tackle there?
Grayson Bartley on the tackle, his 4th of the evening.
Thank you, sir. Stats through 3 quarters of play. The Scotties with 15 first downs, Edmonson County 4. Glasgow 133 yards rushing, 72 rushing for Edmonson County. Edmonson County does not have any passing yardage. Their total yardage is 72. Glasgow has 185 through the air, so they've got 318 total yards through 3 quarters. 4 turnovers by the Wildcats has been a big difference maker in this ball game. Scotty's yet to turn it over. All 4 of those Edmonton turnovers have been fumbles. Glasgow's penalized 6 times for 55 yards. Edmonton 3 for 12. 42 offensive plays for the Scotties. They've had the ball 16 minutes and 17 seconds. 25 plays for Edmonson County. They've had it 19 minutes and 47 seconds. 1st and 10 Wildcats. They'll start at their own 15-yard line. Here is a new ball carrier in the ball game here. That is Self, Connor Self on the carry. And he takes it up the middle for a gain of about 4 to the 24-yard line. 2nd down and 6.
Trace Smith on the tackle for the Scotties.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not the 24. It's the 19-yard line. 5 yards ahead of myself there. So 2nd down and 6 from the 19 for the Wildcats. Self again dots the I formation here. And they'll give it to him again. Goes up the middle with it, and he's going to get tripped up as he got near the 30 or the 22-yard line.
That's going to be Grayson Bartley's 5th tackle of the evening.
Third down and 2 coming up here for the Wildcats as we're halfway through this Scooters Coffee 4th quarter. 5:52 to go with the running clock. I formation behind quarterback, and he will hand this off to Self, and he's going nowhere. He's going to lose yardage. Got hit in the backfield and pushed backwards from there.
Ashton Page there with the host of Scotties.
Ashton Page on the tackle.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 5, and Edmonson County sending in the punting unit here with 5:17 to go. Glasgow up 49-0. White to kick this thing away. It's a wobbler. Will bounce at the 38 and take a little bit of an Edmonson County roll. And they will down the football at their own 43-yard line. So the Scotties will again start on the Edmonson County side of the field. How many possessions, Chase, has Glasgow started on the Edmonson County side of the field here?
That's a good question. I'll have to start.
I know it's at least 5.
It's at least 5.
Bruce says he thinks it's all but 2. But we'll let Chase look at that drive chart and tell us for sure.
Still in the 3rd quarter. 23-14.
And now some more of the JV players onto the field here for the offense. Looks like most, if not all, of the starters are out of the ball game here. Cabron Jones going to go in motion. They'll pitch it forward to him as he will try to take it around the left end. Had a little trouble on the connection there between he and Trace England, but Jones does manage to get a couple of yards out of it to the 41-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Did you get that counted up, Chase?
All but 2.
All but 2, okay.
Right on.
That's what Bruce thought. Second down and 8 for the Scotties. England in shotgun. He'll throw. Pass caught by Keyshawn Austin. Makes a couple of defenders miss at the line of scrimmage. And then will be pushed out of bounds over there on the Edmonson County sideline. Around the 38 or 37, I believe.
Tackled by Kalen Smith, his 2nd of the evening.
Put it down at the 38-yard line. Pick up of 3 yards. 3:10 to go in the ball game. We're in the Scooters Coffee 4th quarter here with Glasgow on top 49-0. Comes Jones in motion. They'll give it off to the sophomore Franklin, and Jathan will take it up the middle, and he is going to have, I think, enough for the 1st down. Going to be really close. Around the 33. And it will be a Glasgow 1st down. First down and 10 for Scotties. England in shotgun, high snap, but he handles it. Now quick pitch out to Cabron Jones, trying to get around the right corner. He's got the 25, the 20. Now tries to cut back, and he'll be down inside the 15 at the 14, or maybe actually right at the 15, it looks like.
Gabe Dillon makes the tackle. 18. It's a 1st down for the Scotties.
18-yard pickup there. 2 minutes to go in the Scooters Coffee 4th quarter. Scotties lead it 49-0, and they have it 1st and 10 at the Edmonson County 15-yard line.
1st and 10, Scotties.
2 wideouts each way. England in shotgun. He'll put Jones in motion. Now they'll run an option play to the left side. England will pitch to Jones, and Cabron turns the corner, gets another 1st down. He's down around the 5-yard line. hard to tell from this angle here in the press box exactly where the ball is.
He got a first down. I think he's at the 5.
It is a first down. I think the ball is actually resting right on the 5-yard line. It's hard to say. First and goal, that was Cabron Jones on the carry. And here is England. He'll give this off to Franklin. Zathan will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. Now 55-0 Glasgow with 1:01 to go in the ball game.
I'd like to ask both teams to remain on the field after the game for the presentation.
Timeout Edmonson County, Joe.
All right. We'll stay right here. We've already taken our timeout here in the fourth quarter. Actually, again, we will remind you that the Scotties will play next week on Thursday, not Friday. It'll be a Thursday game here at Hank Roy Stadium between the Wildcats of Franklin Simpson and the Glasgow Scotties. It'll be the final regular season game of the year. Hard to believe, but the playoffs start 2 weeks from tonight, and it looks like Glasgow will host Webster County in the first round of the playoffs. And then if the Scotties win that one, they would be at home next week as well, most likely against Union County, who has been a nemesis of the Scotties for the last couple of years. Of course, the Scotties the last 2 years have had to go to Union County.
It's a beautiful drive, but it's a long drive.
It is a long drive for sure. The Scotties will not have to make that drive this year, though. However, if they get to the third round of the playoffs, it's very possible Glasgow would make the trip all the way over to Murray for that region championship round, but we're looking way down the road here. A lot of things have to happen between now and then for that to occur. So Scotty's going to go for 2 here with 1:01 to go in the ball game, leading 55-0. England handles the high shotgun snap. He'll run an option play. He'll pitch it to Travis Collar, who is into the end zone for the 2-point try. It's 57-0 Scotty's now.
Travis Collar for the 2-point conversion.
And that drive for the Scotties, 6 plays. 43 yards, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And Jathan Franklin caps it with a 5-yard touchdown run. That is Jathan's first touchdown of the night, but his 5th of the season. And the extra point, or the 2-point conversion, good, as Travis Collar ran it in on the option play. Got the pitch from Trace England.
That is now 9 possessions for the Scotties, Joe, 8 touchdowns.
It's pretty darn good.
Yes, 7 of the 9 started on their side of the field.
On the Edmonson County side. Maligon will kick it away, fielded by DeWeese at the 8-yard line. He comes across the 15, gets to the 20, now the 25, and he'll be slung out of bounds just across the 25-yard line, and that may very well be the final play of the ball game unless Edmonson County just wants to run a play, because the ball is not going to be set before there's 40 seconds on the game clock. So that could be it, and probably should be it, unless, like I said, Edmonson County just wants to run a play for the heck of it. We'll wait and see what they do here.
It don't look like they're going to. Well,
We ask both teams to remain on the field for the presentation of most valuable player for both teams.
And that is going to do it. So the final score in this one will be Glasgow 57, Edmonson County 0. So the Scotties will finish the district portion of the schedule at 5-0. And they will remain undefeated overall on the season as well, going to 9-0 now. And Franklin Simpson, the only team standing in the way of the Scotties having an undefeated regular season here. What are we looking at, Chase? Talk to me.
well, Edmonson County didn't shake hands there. I was a little surprised by that.
Really?
Yes, they just walked off the side of the field over here.
Wow, that is interesting.
That's interesting.
A couple of, we'll give credit to a couple of the Edmonson County players. Some of them are coming out to shake hands. But you're right, Chase. The large majority of the team just headed to the locker room. Not great sportsmanship there by the Wildcats, but that's their choice. So 57-0 is your final score here. Glasgow now 9-0 on the year, while Edmonson County falls overall on the season to 2-7. And they finished the district portion of the schedule at 1-4. They will be eliminated from the playoffs here. So we'll come back in a moment with our post-game show, which, of course, is brought to you by TJ Regional Health. We'll have Hardy's Play of the Game, the Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Player of the Game, and we'll talk with head coach Jackson Arnett as well. You've been listening to Glasgow football here on WCOW Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardy's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
And it all comes down to this moment. There's only one roll left. Let's see what happens. And Michael wins the face-off. He used the old misdirection trick. Well, now that he's eating the roll, let's wait for his reaction. It's good! Do you want a free lunch for two at Colton's? Listen to WHHT between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. during the week for a chance to win.
Joe Myers, Chase Landrum, Bruce Dubuque back here with you on the TJ Regional Health postgame show, where the Scotties defeat Edmonson County by a final of 57-0. Glasgow now 9-0 on the year. They finished the district schedule at 5-0. Edmonson County falling to 2-7 overall and 1-4 in the district. And time now to take a look at the post-game stats, which are brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. And for that, we turn things over to Chase and Bruce. Chase.
Thank you, Joe. Scotties win this ball game 57-0 tonight. Scotties won the opening toss. They elected to receive. They go down on a 10-play, 62-yard drive. Took 4 minutes and 30 seconds off the clock. Jarrett Martin goes in from 6 yards over for the first score of the game. Jared Malagon adds the extra point. Scotties lead 7-0. Edmonson County turns it over on downs on next possession off of a missed field goal by Colton White. Scotties regain possession with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Glasgow turns it over on downs on their next possession, gives Edmonson County the ball back on the 16-yard line, where on the next play, Stephen Garrett gets a fumble recovery with 6:10 left in the second quarter. And the Scotties then go on a 3-play, 18-yard drive, which took a minute 20 seconds off the clock. Hudson Gum throws a nice pass to Jarrett Martin for a 9-yard touchdown. Jared Malagon's extra point was good, and the Scotties took a 14-0 lead. Next Edmonson County possession, it was another fumble there. It was a Jathan Franklin fumble recovery. Muse fumbled right there in the middle. Scotties then go on a 1-play, 27-yard, which took 11 seconds off the clock. They scored with 3:30 left in the second quarter. It was a 23-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Gum to Jalen Bradley. Jared Malagon's extra point was good. It was a 21-0 Scotty lead. Edmonson County goes 3-and-out on their next possession. Scotties get the ball on their 39-yard line, go on a 7-play, 39-yard drive to end the half. Took 2 minutes and 17 seconds off the clock. Hudson Gum throws a touchdown pass to Grayson Bartley as a 3-yard touchdown pass. Jared Malagon's extra point was good, and it was a 28-0 lead at the half for the Scotties. Edmonson County fumbles on their first possession of the third quarter. Jared Martin recovered the fumble recovery. Scotties get the ball on their 35-yard line and go on a 3-play, 35-yard drive. It took a minute and 21 seconds off the clock. It was a 35-yard touchdown pass from Hudson Gum to Jared Martin. Jared Malagon's extra point was good, and it was a 35-0 Scotty lead, and that got the running clock going for the rest of the game. The Wildcats punted on their next possession, and Scotties got the ball back with 5:30 left in the third quarter. Scotties then go on a 5-play, 73-yard drive, which took 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes off the clock. Hudson Gum throws a 56-yard touchdown pass to Jalen Bradley. Jared Malagon's extra point was good. It was a 42-0 Scotty advantage. Next play was a fumble off the kickoff by Edmonson County. It was a fumble recovery by Travis Collar. And then Scotties got the ball back on their 49-yard line. Scotties go on a 6-play, 49-yard drive. Just took 3 minutes, 6 seconds off the clock. Cam Bull runs it in from 16 yards out. Scotties lead 49-0 after Jared Malagon extra point was good. The Wildcats punted on their next possession. Scotties get the ball back. 4 minutes, 54 seconds left in the ball game. And it was a nice Jathan Franklin 6-play, 43-yard drive. It ends with a Jathan Franklin 4-yard touchdown run. Trace England throws a 2-yard toss to Travis Collar for a 57-0 Scotty victory this evening. On the tackles for the night, we'll start with Edmonson County. Tristan Muse had 5, Blaine DeWeese 1, Gabe Dearmond and Oris both have 1. Colton White has 2, Noah Justice 2, Andre Hunter 2. Roger Harris had 6 tackles on the evening. William Saling had 2, Connor Self had 2. Kalen Smith had 4, Mickey Johnson had 2, and Hunter Kinzer, who leads Edmonson County on the night with 7 tackles. Now for the Scotties, Trey Smith leads the Scotties with Trey Smith had 2 tackles, Jathan Franklin 2, Jarrett Martin 1, Grayson Bartley has 5 tackles on the evening and leads the Scotties in tackles. Landon Martin has 2 tackles, Jeremiah Moore has 4, Xander Contreras with 3, Stephen Garrett with 1, Ashton Page with 3, Manny Soto with 2, Jordan Huffman with 2, and Keaven Massey with 2 tackles for the Scotties.
All right, Chase, thank you very much. Before we turn things over to Bruce to take the final stats here, we're going to let Coach Arnett come in here and sit down, and he is going to have a word with us here as his ball club wins it by a final score of 57-0 over the Edmonson County Wildcats. Coach Arnett arrives here with daughter Maisie. Maisie's all bundled up tonight in her cute little toboggan and Scotty sweatshirt. Gotta love that. Coach, congratulations on the win here. I know you probably were not pleased with how this game started for your ball club, but you guys got it going in that second quarter, and it was Scotty's the rest of the way.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a good start, but, they battled through it. We made some adjustments, and we got better as it went, so we just got to get better to get ready to play next week.
So now 9-0 overall. You finished the district schedule at 5-0. You already knew you were going to be the number 1 seed. So certainly looking forward to that regular season finale next Thursday against Franklin Simpson. You look at some of the numbers in this game, some ridiculous numbers for Hudson Gum. Jackson, 12 of 15 through the air, 185 yards. He throws 5 touchdown passes. He spread the ball out to 5 different receivers as well. Hudson, I thought, played really well tonight.
He did. He started off a little slow, but he figured it out. Hudson's a good player. He does a good job getting it out in space and, spreading the ball around to who's open, and, he did a good job.
And Jalen Bradley, 2 touchdown catches. Jarek Martin, 2 touchdown catches. Jalen with 113 yards receiving. Jarek, 62 yards receiving. And several times tonight, those two just use their speed and athleticism to get right by the defenders in the secondary.
Yeah, if we get it to them in space, I mean, that's all we can ask. We just got to get it in space and make sure we get a hat on a hat out wide, and that's what we did. So just pleased with that part. We got to be able to run the ball better, but they were loading the box and doing a good job of keeping us, we were running into a loaded box a lot. So, but that's good for us. We need that. We needed a little test like that early. So,
your defense forced 4 turnovers tonight. You guys, I think all but 2 or 3 times on offense started on the Edmonson County side of the field tonight. So the defense and special teams as well caused, I think, a turnover as well. So defense and special teams really set you guys up well on offense to have those short fields.
Yeah. I mean, when you can turn a team over 4 times and, they had 4 fumbles and lost them all, so that's good. We try to pride ourselves on getting the ball back, and we're always trying to tell them to get the ball out, and they were trying to do it tonight. You could see them trying to work it, and glad to see it show up in a game.
So again, I've tried to point this out several times during our broadcast tonight, but next week's game is not on Friday. It is on Thursday, so I want to make sure everybody knows about that. You're done with the district portion of the schedule now, Jackson. Of course, Franklin Simpson, a tradition-rich football program, they'll come calling here next Friday night.
Yeah, it's a huge game. It's big for RPI. It's just a big game. They beat us last year, so it's just a big game to our kids, and it's going to be on a Thursday night. So I want the crowd to show up, be loud, and be chaotic, and we just want to come out and play well, do what we do, and hopefully we can come out with a win. We're going to have to play better, though.
Thank you, sir. We want to see if Maisie will talk to us tonight.
I want to say something too.
Okay.
There at the end, we're not a team that runs the score up or anything. We're just trying to get our JV guys reps.
Right.
I know that they're upset, but and I mean, I guess I get it, but. I can't sit out there and have JV just take knees and not get their reps too. And I mean, I can't help it if they can't stop us. Like, we're just running inside zone. So I know they're upset, and I tried to talk to them, but I just want that. We're not a team that does that. We just try to get our guys some reps, and I can't help it if we score. I mean, that's not my fault. So I just wanted to address that. But
all right, I understand. Maisie, you feel like talking tonight?
You want to say go Dogs? Say go Dogs. One time. Go Dogs.
She just looks at us every week like, I am not going to talk. Jackson, appreciate your time. We'll see you next Thursday night.
Yep, thank you. Go Dogs.
Sir, that's Scotty head coach Jackson Arnett. His ball club wins it here by a final score of 57-0 over the Edmonson County Wildcats. And now we will turn things over to Bruce, and he's going to take a look at these final offensive numbers. Bruce?
Thank you, Joe. Let's look at the numbers. This is our TJ Regional Health post-game show, our McDonald's stats for this contest. And the Scotties, if they've told you, win this one 57-0. Edmonson County had 4 first downs. They rushed for 77 yards. They had no yards passing for a total of 77. I want to see how many stats because they just turned it over so much in the second half. They shot themselves in the foot. They had 18 yards of offense in the second half. And that's just thing of the game there. The turnovers just killed them. They had 2 in each half. Scotties had 19 first downs tonight, 221 on the ground, 189 through the air for a total of 410. The Wildcats turned it over 4 times, all fumbles. On 4 fumbles, the Glasgow had no turnovers. They did put it on the ground once, but was able to get it back. The Wildcats were penalized 3 times for 12 yards, Glasgow 6 times for 55 yards. Edmonson County ran 25 plays. They only ran 5 plays in the second half, so that shows you their turnovers. For 25 minutes and 13 seconds, Glasgow had 54 offensive plays tonight for 22 minutes, 47 seconds. Let's look at our TJ Regional Health postgame McDonald's individual stats. Leading rusher for the Wildcats was Jacovia Orvis with 48 yards on 8 carries. He had a long of 24. Tristan Muse picked up 23 yards on 9 rushes with a long of 10. Connor Self came in on their last possession there and had 3 carries for 5 yards, and Colton White rushed it 5 times for 1 yard. Muse was 0 for 1 passing. Colton White punted twice for 67 yards, 33-yard average. He had a long of 44. Tristan Muse had 1 punt for 25 yards. For the Scotties tonight, our leading rusher was Cam Bull, our leading rusher again, 77 yards on 11 carries and 1 touchdown. He had a long of 23. Hudson Gum had 47 yards on 8 rushes with a long of 15. Cabron Jones picked up 36 yards on 5 rushes. He had a long of 18. Jalen Bradley carried it 6 times for 27 yards with a long of 15. Jathan Franklin, I think I wrote his number down. I think I wrote 1 carry. I think he had 3. Let me look at this sheet real quick, Joe. Yeah, I did make a mistake on that. Jathan had 3 rushes. Let me borrow your pencil further. Well, for just a second, I wrote that down. Jathan did carry it because I knew he had 3 rushes for 25 yards, 1 score, a long of 15. And Jarek Martin had 2 carries tonight only for 9 yards. He scored our first touchdown. That was on the ground. Passing, Hudson Gum was 12 of 15 tonight for 185 yards. Missed 2 of his first 4. And then completed, let's see, that would be 10 of his next 11. So he was 12 of 15 tonight for 185 yards and 5 scores. Trace England was 1 for 1 for 10 yards. Leading receiver was Jaden Bradley with 113 yards on 4 receptions. He scored 2 touchdowns, had a long of 56. Jarek Martin had 62 yards on 5 receptions. He had 2 touchdowns with a long of 35. Cam Bull had 12 yards on 1 reception. Keyshawn Austin had 3 yards on 1 reception. Grayson Bartley had 1 catch for 1 yard and a touchdown, the last play of the first half. And Cabron Jones had the 1 catch for a -3. Glasgow did not punt in this game. This has been your TJ Regional Health post-game show, and this was your McDonald's stats. Joe?
All right, Bruce, thank you very much. We'll continue with the TJ Regional Health post-game show after this timeout. We'll come back and tell you about our Hardee's play of the game and the Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game as well. 57-0, the Scotties defeat Edmonson County here tonight. You're listening to Glasgow Football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Oh, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the real trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Back here on the TJ Regional Health postgame show, Scotty's defeating Edmonson County 57-0 in the final regular season district game of the year. Time now to take a look at our Hardy's play of the game, and for that, we go back to the middle of the second quarter for a defensive play. We had all kinds of highlight plays offensively, but this defensive play pretty much turned the momentum of this ball game around. Scotties were leading 7-0 at the time, but it's Stephen Garrett who recovers the fumble by Edmonson County. Scotties then continued to score on 7 straight possessions after that. So really that fumble recovery, that turnover that was recovered there by Stephen Garrett really certainly turned the momentum in this game. It felt like really got Glasgow going. And for that, Stephen Garrett will earn our Hardy's play of the game with that fumble recovery midway through the second quarter there. Now taking a look at our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game. And, man, there were ton of great candidates on offense tonight for the Scotties, but when your quarterback throws 5 touchdown passes, it's hard to go with anybody else. Hudson Gum goes 12 of 15 through the year, 185 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. He also added 47 yards rushing on 8 attempts, so just a great night for Hudson Gum after, as Coach Arnett said, maybe a bit of a slow start for Hudson, but boy, did he get it going. He caught fire and played well the rest of the evening. So he is our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance agent Joe Myers. We need to get one more timeout in here, and then we'll come back and wrap things up from Hank Roy Stadium. Glasgow defeating Edmonson County 57-0. You're listening to Glasgow football on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM. Fakes the bull, keeps it himself. Hudson inside the 20, inside the 15, the 10, the 5. And did he get in? He did! Touchdown, Scotties. And here's a quick pitch to Kanan Allen. He's going to get hit in the backfield and dropped. Big time play there by the Scotty defense to make a statement on the first play from scrimmage for Hart County. Gum rolling out to the right on 2nd and long, looking downfield. Pass going to be caught by Jeremiah Moore down at the 19-yard line. And that will be enough for a Glasgow first down, I believe. Here comes Martin in motion to the near side. Direct snap to Jalen Bradley. He goes up the middle with it, and he is in. Touchdown, Scotties. Under pressure. Lets it go. Man is open, but intercepted by Jalen Bradley in the end zone. Gum wants to throw. Right side pass caught by Bradley. Jalen across the 20. Oh, and he may go. He's got the 40, the 50, the 40, the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. 91-yard pass completion. Gum throws down to Martin. It is caught down the sideline, and he stays in bounds. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Scotties. Wow. Hudson throws into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Scotties. That's Jalen Bradley. A great performance by this Glasgow football team here tonight as they really dominate Hart County and win this game by a final score of 36-6. So the Scotties now go to 6-0 on the year and 2-0 in district. Back here at Hank Roy Stadium, let's run through some scores for you that we have before we get off the air here. Bowling Green has defeated Grayson County 49-12. Also, a final score: Caverna over Ballard Memorial 36-0. With 2:35 left in the ball game, it was Adair County on top of Butler County 35-14. So Adair County, all they had to do was get a win over Butler tonight, and they were going to earn that number 4 seed. So certainly looks like the seeding will be set here in Class 3A District 2. It'll be Glasgow as the 1 seed, Hart County as the 2 seed, because they were hammering LaRue County earlier, 48-14 after 3 quarters of play there. LaRue will be the 3 seed, and Adair County will be the 4 seed in this district. Other final scores for you: South Warren over Davis County, 49-14. This is not a final, but Logan County leads Warren East 35-8 at the end of 3 quarters. Monroe County did defeat Greene County, hammered Greene County. Monroe wins it by a final of 47-7. At last check, it was Barron County leading Warren Central after 3 quarters of play by a score of 30-20. And also at last check, Franklin Simpson over Allen County Scottsville 42-0 at the end of the 3rd quarter. Of course, Franklin will be Glasgow's opponent next week here at home. And I know y'all are tired of hearing me say this, but that is a Thursday football game next week, not Friday. So make sure you come out Thursday and support the Scotties in their final regular season game. I want to say thanks to all the folks that helped us with the broadcast here tonight. We had Mr. Jimmy Pruitt on our camera for the live stream. Will Perkins was our video producer here on site. We had Jonathan Talley on the board for us back at the studio in downtown Glasgow. And my broadcast partners were Chase Landrum and Bruce Trevue. Once again, the final score: Glasgow 57 and Edmonson County 0. The Scotties now 9-0 on the year. They finished the regular season district schedule at 5-0. Edmonson County dropping to 2-9 overall, and they finished the district schedule at 1-4. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'm Joe.